Hey everyone, it's Little Red. Hey Joy. I was going to type hey to everybody, but there's so many people in here so dang fast. Hey.
What's that?
I said I was going to get in here and type hey to everyone while y'all came in, but there's like 26 people in here so fast.
Okay.
Did y'all like the...
What's that?
I was asking them, did they like the meme my friend did for us? For Joe, it was Joey's suggestion because I don't really know a whole lot about Star Trek, but
Star Wars.
Excuse me, but I like that she's towering over her little Sith Lord. So, hey everybody, I was trying to type it, but y'all are slamming, going fast. I sent a screenshot into the group chat, Joey, just now. Have you seen it?
No, not yet.
It's flipping hilarious. Well, wait.
Oh, that? Yeah, that I saw. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in the Discord.
Oh, wait, I don't remember what it was. No, it wasn't in Discord.
Yeah, it was. If you're talking about Katie Joy, yeah, it was.
Oh, I sent it. Well, it might have been there, yeah, but I sent it to...
Yeah, no,
it was her Twitter about I want to be a manager from a Karen.
Yeah. That's somebody posted it. I think Moderate Extremists mentioned it or so.
I haven't been there today. Sorry, it's been a crazy day.
Yeah, I just popped in for a little bit. That's where I saw that video. The video that was probably a video we should watch.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Oh, well, let me pull this up. It's a guy who slammed. He slammed unirock pretty good.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on for a second. I gotta fix my. Oh, that's one. That's all the way up. It's this guy. He slams how you'll see it. He slams how unirock had Kyle on to be his like.
Oh I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name. Starts with M.
Yeah, I don't know who he was. Let's see. It's
the guy, the new
Mysterious,
YouTuber, Mysterious T.
Mysterious T. Yeah.
I'm fixing to tweet the hilarious tweet that KJ put out complaining to at Team YouTube because she's not a manager. You can't make this stuff up. I can't make this up. It's too funny.
Yeah, she put it, I'm thinking that she doesn't, probably she doesn't qualify for it. You know what I mean?
Because, well, she said they told her or something. Isn't that what it says?
Well, she's supposed to have an invite. I don't know whether she has an invite or not.
What does she want to be a manager so she can, like, turn people's channels off?
No, she's not a manager. She gets a manager. Someone, like what Uni says, which I don't know how he thinks he has this, but when you get 100,000 subs, they give you somebody who you can contact because like you have nobody you can contact. But when you have 100,000 subs, there's supposed to be someone who you can directly contact about your account when you have problems.
Well, I thought she had someone she could.
I don't. But she doesn't have a.
I thought she was asking to be a manager. I'm like, what is she going to try to shut everybody's channel down? What the hell?
No, but she wants it so like, remember she's all pissed off about you, so she can complain. Yeah, she has somebody to complain directly to, who could say, hey, look, hey, look, this person is, violating TOS. Because there was a big controversy about, I don't know if you know who Susie Lou was.
Yeah. Only because you told me. That's all.
Yeah. Well, so apparently she had somebody who was like really in her, supporting her because she got kicked. She was banned. Her channel got nuked. But
she needed it though, right? Wasn't she just completely stealing content?
She was. She was just watching. She did things to purposely get around the the automatic, because I told you about the algorithm, they have bots that look for this kind of stuff. That's why like music will get struck pretty quickly because the algorithm can just see it, could recognize it. So
Like
she would,
music.
yeah. So she would turn down with the opacity, meaning she would make like the video kind of transparent, so it wasn't like full up, and she had it in a little box. So she would get anime. I think it's Naratu. I can't pronounce it how that's pronounced, but she would play the brand new episodes. So not like 10-year-old episodes. It's like whatever new one came out, and she would just sit there and like make faces like, "Ooh, wow, oh my God, he did that." You know what I mean? But she wasn't
Wow.
doing fair use because she would sit there for like 2 minutes as it was running. You know what I mean? She would watch the whole episode, and for like a minute, 2 minutes, she wouldn't say anything, do anything. It was just her. I'll say, and she was basically stupid because if she had just so someone made a video about it. His name was, I think it was John Swan who made the video. He made like a video kind of exposing her, and she had that channel struck. And then anybody who like talked about her, which is why we have, you got to be careful about, it kind of. I mean, I'm sure this precedent was already there, but like this other guy made a video and he like made measurements of her forehead and stuff like that. And he made fun of her because she had like a big forehead, and that got struck for the, you know what I mean, for harassment and bullying and stuff. But she had some kind of, it's called like a partner manager. So that's what Katie Joy is looking for, is a partner manager. And this person, whoever this person was just totally in the tank for her, like whatever she wanted. And I think, but eventually she got, she took down all her stuff. I think the what do you call it? I gotta change this to notifications here so I can hide that. She got like her Patreon got nuked. I mean, because she was making like 15 grand a month, and her Patreon got nuked. And she was like, "Well, I'm starting my own, because she's got like her own website now, but she's still doing copyrights. So I don't know if anything has happened yet because people stopped covering her because they were afraid. You know what I mean? They like that tipster guy. He went after her. That's why he won't touch. He doesn't want to touch Katie Joy's because
Yeah.
he got scared because they went after. He got demonetized. So Augie too, and so that's why they all got remonetized, but
Right.
they all got a little bit of a little gun shy because of what happened. Which is why we have we gotta be a little careful about what we do with what's her name. She who shall not be named.
Karen. Her name's Karen.
Yeah, Karen. So
Or Helga G. Pataki.
yeah, I saw a funny one today when I was looking to post a meme, and there was a funny one of her. I'm not a meme, but a GIF. It's one of the ones from Twitter, and it's her. It was a really funny one too. So this is why did it do that? Okay, I'll pull that back up. So this is what you talked about. We don't have a reader, so I'll let you read because you're better at it than I am.
Okay, at Team YouTube, I received an email to. Why is that going to just be there? That pin thingy. I received
What's that?
The in front of the screen. Do I have to do it?
That must be you. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to go to the stream.
I'm gonna cancel. I didn't want to. Maybe I have to move my. Yeah, there is my fault. At Team YouTube, I received an email that creators in line for managers had been put on hold. I have been waiting for months and was told last winter I was eligible for a manager. I need help with a channel issue, and a creator email will not speak to me unless I have a manager. Karen wants to speak to the manager.
Yeah. So I'm thinking the channel issue is you.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You're the channel issue.
I think she's the channel issue because what she did to me last night was TOS violation.
Yeah, TOS. Yeah.
And if I had broken some kind of YouTube rules, I think that'd have taken me. I'd have gotten an email, because I know I got emails or DMs from multiple people with screenshots of multiple of her subs saying, I reported.
Yeah,
And
that's
Toad saying, thank y'all for reporting her.
Yeah, I posted a whole bunch of on my
Yeah,
Twitter, and I tagged Team YouTube. I tagged Keemstar, because remember, Keemstar shouted her out. Remember, he does drama alert. Like I said, his things get like 5 million, millions of views. You know what I mean? Every time he goes up.
Yeah.
And he mentioned without the crystal ball. I can't remember what she was covering, but I remember Jason was so happy about it. You know, he was like, "Oh, look, Keemstar, he mentioned her," and he was really happy that that had happened. So when I tagged it, I was like, "Yeah, you remember this person you were shouting out? Maybe you want to check into what she did." I don't know. YouTube didn't send me a response like they did to Todd, but they kept saying this is why she privated her thing, because you can't report that video. I still have the page up, but it won't let me do anything with it. I can't report any of the comments. I can't report the actual video itself.
Yeah.
So it's still there, but I can't do
you know how I get someone asked for my Patreon
anything with it, and if I reload it. What's that?
Someone asked for my
You're breaking up.
Someone asked for my Patreon link, but I don't know how to find it on my account. I don't know how to find it from my phone.
Well, I put it it's in the description now. It should. Yeah, but it's in the description now.
Oh, okay, so I can go there.
Yeah, if they just go to your description, it should be there.
Why is my phone making noise?
See, I didn't go to your. Where did I go to your stream again? I thought I was at your stream.
I don't know how to find it. I don't know how to find my description.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's the very top. If they look on your description, yeah, it's right there. Oh, did he? Uncovering Hypocrisy says that Keemstar removed the section of his video where he shouted her out. So apparently he wasn't too happy with. So was he giving her credit for the Sanders Kennedy thing? Is that what she was doing? I can't remember. Strange that Jason didn't mention that got pulled. Because I'm asking Uncovering Hypocrisy. She just mentioned that he pulled it from, I guess he edited his stream, and he pulled out that section where he mentioned her. Because I think that's, like I said, when they were reporting about Shane Dawson, and do you know about this stuff with the Shane Dawson or not?
I know about Shane Dawson, but I don't know much about Keemstar, honestly.
Well, yeah, like I said, he does something called Drama Alert. Like I said, he's got like 5 million, I don't know, 5 million something viewers. You know what I mean? Subscribers. Wow. I mean, when he puts stuff out, I mean, he's been at it for a long time, and he's like a major Twitter guy. I mean, he does major stuff on Twitter. And put it this way, he got into a whole beef with that some guy called the H3H3, which is Ethan something, and he got they made videos about each other, and he got him. Keemstar used to have a sponsor called G Fuel, which he had for a long time, and the guy Ethan made a video about it saying, "Hey, G Fuel, this is you think you want this guy as your spokesman here?" And he showed all this nasty stuff, and they got rid of him. So it got there was a lot of YouTubers commented about it. You know what I mean? How these two guys were started going after each other's sponsors, because then Keemstar responded with there was some kind of sponsor that Ethan had. It was either like shaving company or something. I can't remember, but he got dropped. It was like a big deal. They were. I don't know if you know what's called the ad apocalypse, but that's when a lot of advertisers just stopped advertising on YouTube videos, and it really hurt the income. And they were worried there was going to be a second ad apocalypse that was going to happen. So they call it the ad apocalypse, like apocalypse. And it set a bad precedent for people. And this is why, like I said, so what's her name? She who shall not be named. She wants that guy, that partner manager. So I guess you didn't finish reading it, so we'll let you finish reading it. I think.
Okay. I read that because I can't.
I need help. Okay. Unless I have a manager, so she did get a. Did you see the response to her though?
No.
Okay, let me see.
I'm dying to though now.
It basically said it's by invitation only. And if you don't have like an invite, you're. I remember moderate extremists. Like they're basically telling her to kick rocks. Is what the way he put it. Let me see if this is going to show up. Okay, yeah, here it is. Okay, and then she did. Oh, okay. So you didn't see this full one then yet. Let me save this image because it has their answer, and then it has her not being happy with, I guess, with their answer. So here, meeting, stop presenting.
I think I did that right.
Did what?
I had to type it in like a bunch.
Do you see this?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
Okay, at Team YouTube says, thanks for reaching out. Application for the YouTube Partner Manager program can only be done through the invitation you received via email. If it's currently on hold, we can look into your issue, or you can contact creator support for assistance. She said, I tried the email and they said that I had to have a manager. I was told to apply. I did, then received a message that they put the program on hold due to COVID. Do you know what really happened?
She doesn't have one. Yeah.
No, all of these managers are like going, I ain't being her manager. I ain't being her manager. Like, pick the shortest straw, and there ain't a shortest straw. They're like, I'll quit. Probably, in my opinion, allegedly, that could have happened.
What Moderate says is he just thinks she's lying. She probably never got an invite, and she's looking for the invite. You know what I mean? She's like asking for the invite. So who knows?
Never admit that she didn't get one. Wowzers!
But she's just being a Karen. So I think we should play her.
Hey, Todd.
This is the full length of her asking for people to strike you, and it's a wonderful 3.5 or 4 minutes of video where she's not saying a damn thing. So we're gonna pause it a bunch because it's hers, but she's just sitting there like her viewers are watching this. This is when people must have been talking about she's big mad, but we weren't watching her at this point until.
No,
remember this is the one you saw it, and then
that's why I lost my stuff. So I want to tell them my video did not get taken down. Everyone was DMing me today saying, "Where's your video?" I need to edit it because when someone came into my chat first and said she's big mad, and basically I got a message saying that she's saying I sent people to her. Why would I send my viewers away from my channel to watch her? First off. Secondly, if I was streaming her, they don't need to leave, which I wasn't. I only started streaming her, and we were not live. We were playing beforehand. After someone said she was big mad talking smack on me. So what am I supposed to do? She needs to keep my name out of her mouth, and I will leave her alone. I left her alone almost for 5 days. She wants the attention, in my opinion.
I didn't see anybody said that they were big mad about you. I just heard everybody in the chat was like, she's big mad. I'll have to review the chat when it's available.
Well, maybe I just remember I didn't see the chat. I heard you told me she was big mad, and we wanted to see why. And when we went there, she was telling people that I had sent people there to her chat, and I hadn't. You don't have to go there. I was going there. You can watch from my channel.
So I'm having a feeling that people gave her inaccurate information that told her that we were looking at her live, and we weren't. I can't remember what we were doing at the point, but we weren't looking at her.
We were talking to Flossie, and then Joey brings to my attention today that the Reddit clip, the 3-minute
That's
clip.
right. We were talking. Yeah, we were talking.
The 3-minute clip that's posted on Reddit today about her lying on whatever, calling for mass reporting on me. You can hear my voice when she gets pissy with her.
At 40
viewers.
seconds, 47 seconds
54 seconds, 47 seconds. She says, yes, go report her. And she said, never mind, I'll do it. Basically, like she got pissy that they didn't say, yeah, we reported her fast enough. So she starts clicking away, and you hear my voice where she's got me open on another, another tab. And you hear my voice, and then she clicks off of that like 4 more times and starts typing like she's doxing somebody. So she was watching me. She had me up in another tab.
Yeah, so probably when she went to that tab, it automatically played, and then so she went off of it, and it stopped it from playing.
Yeah.
It's only like 1 second of your voice, maybe 2.
Oh, it's definitely my voice. So you can tell my voice. Like those voice messages threatening her life, not my voice. That on her computer, my voice, 100% my voice. She had me open in another tab.
Okay, so.
Hey, new people, eye for an eye. Friends of friends, Melissa Gonzalez is getting to be a regular. Welcome. Friends and friends been here I've seen all these names a couple times now. SW 9mm, Smith & Wesson 9mm. Hey. I'm assuming SW means Smith & Wesson. Just
Smith & Wesson.
Because I'm a country girl and I know. Mother of Dragons. Oh, are you waiting for me?
No, I was just looking. Like, we're already at 91. Usually it takes a while.
Really?
So, yeah, that's what I told you.
I think the chat to tell me, were y'all here last night when we hit like 190 people in the chat? And I had never seen any of the names. And she's on her channel going, don't send your people to my channel. All her people were in my channel last night.
You know what it was? I think all those people, now that I'm thinking about it, all those people were here to report you because you have to do it from your channel. So they came over here to get to that.
But there was about 60 of them because I went from 120 to 190 in like 3 seconds, and they were here for 30 seconds, and they were gone.
Yeah, that's why you saw that. I kept seeing these big swings in numbers, and I couldn't figure out why. That makes sense now that they came over just to report you.
So if I'm breaking the law so bad, why have I not gotten an email from YouTube?
Because you're not. Because she has no understanding. Like, she doesn't say what. So what we because we've asked about this, and we've asked Boole about it, and he's assured us. He's been at it. Yeah, but he's been at it for a long time. So there's no difference between fair use of live streams and of pre-recorded produced stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? So things that are uploaded. There's no difference between the two. And she seems to think that if the person is live, you're not allowed to. Yeah, and it's not.
She seems to think because she's her, because that one that she did, that was a Periscope, if I'm not wrong. It might not have been, but she said, Little Red, you don't have my permission. I don't need your permission.
I don't. Was it a Periscope? I can't
I don't
remember.
know.
Maybe
It
it
might have
was.
been. It might have been Katie Joy Vlogs, but it was not live when I played
No,
it.
it was. I think it was Periscope. Now that you mention it, she just was like, "You don't have," because that's what the double whammy was, because it was Periscope. YouTube has nothing to do with that. Actually, you know what I'm trying to say. She would. I don't know if she's even allowed to file a. I guess she is. I don't know how that works.
I don't. I heard you can get away with murder on Periscope. Oh, I didn't say that. Unirock will be saying I threatened to murder someone tonight on his live stream.
Yeah, but yeah, and Todd is saying in the chat that like her and Puny both think that lives are special, but Jason actually, I remember I've seen him. He will say like out of respect for somebody that he won't watch, but not that he's not allowed to. And I've seen him live stream somebody else's content, so I don't know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? He's off base on this. You know what I mean? That is supposedly the etiquette, and maybe we should just like never do their live stuff. You know what I
And
mean? Just
I tried that, but generally when I do their lives, it's because they are talking about me.
right. But we can always wait. We can always wait till it's over, because unless it's Jason's the only one besides us too. But she doesn't do those 5-hour marathons. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, I guarantee you in the next 30 minutes she'll go live, because it seems like every time I'm live lately, someone in my chat says, Karen's live. Dove Kitty,
okay,
you can always speak. You don't have to be a lurker. But I'm glad you're here. I know a lot of people stay quiet.
so let's
listen.
Yeah, I want to hear. This. Let me see if it's gonna play or not. Okay, it won't, because I'm on
Let
the
me go
page.
turn my air conditioner up. It's cold as heck in here.
I don't know why my mouse has been doing this. It disappears sometimes. I have to like do something with like a page, make it come back, so I could see it moving, touching things, but I can't see the actual mouse. So give me a second, guys. I'm having a little technical difficulties here, as my mouse just does
I
this
also
now.
couldn't hear you I couldn't hear her talking when it was playing from my phone when I went and changed my air conditioner.
Okay, give me a second here.
Just Jamie, hey girl, hey.
Don't know why it does this now.
What do we have? Like a bunch of people left.
I'm gonna have to close. Let me try closing Twitter, because sometimes when I close a page, then
I'm okay with not having a lot of people in here, but when there's 90 and then it goes down to 60 real fast, that makes me think she's sending people to my channel to report me or to spy on me. Yeah, they couldn't hear her.
Okay, you're gonna have to, because I'm not sure what to do about this. How am I gonna fix this here? I'm able to get it back sometimes, but this is something new that it's been doing, that the mouse just like disappears.
Have you had to reinstall it?
No, it's just a pointer. It still works, you know what I mean? But it makes it hard to navigate. So I'm gonna close that window. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll do it. We'll just restart the player. Nope, that didn't do it either.
I think Flossie brings a lot of people to my channel when she's here. Because I usually, if she comes in, I'll tweet that she's here because people love her. I don't know if she goes on a lot of channels. Does she go on a lot of YouTube channels now?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Where'd that go? Stina said, I'm pretty sure she was telling people to report your stream before you ever put up her stream. That's why.
Yeah.
But why? For why?
But I'm saying, I think she got bad information that she was told that we're already streaming her stream.
She obviously had me in another tab on her computer because I heard my voice. And there's some of the people that were here last night for a second I've seen here tonight. It's funny if the people she sends here to report me are coming in and speaking. That's funny. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. If I play video, it's gonna be fair use. And as well, my video last night didn't get shut down. I'm going to edit it because I got mad and started cussing. And I know I'm not monetized, so that doesn't matter. But they said it can be considered like aggressive. So
yeah,
I privated it so I can cut out the end part where I got mad because I get a bit of a potty mouth.
So I'm gonna have to reboot because I don't know how else to fix this. So I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Okie dokie. I sent the link to the group Twitter DM. I sent one to Shins. I haven't seen her here though. I believe. What do you think she's jealous of? 9mm. I've got 653 subs. So is it because we have so much fun here and like I don't have a bunch of haters here normally? And that people from her channel and his channel are welcome here and can get along? You're sweet, 9mm. But I'm not going to pick on her looks. I've got to do better because I'm not going to give them a reason to take my channel down. I'm actually going to have a date night with the internet hubby and we're going to go over TOS standards. And so I know all the rules. She said, Double Mint says rapid growth. And this channel has grown super fast. For me, I've not had any viral videos or anything near that. But to have 100 people average in a chat at some point during the night, like we had 90 in here a while ago, even if it's for 30 seconds, 30 seconds is a lot. That's all it takes for a view on even a 6-hour video. So I haven't really been trying to grow. My goal here was to have fun. And I said, if it got where it wasn't fun and it was stressing me out, I would not do it. But it's so much fun. Y'all are so much fun to me. She can't take the chance she may get bigger than her. I mean, she bought 100. No, just kidding. Allegedly. She's got a lot of subs. I don't foresee that happening. If I had 120,000 subs and a 600 sub channel had more people in chat than me, I'd be thrilled. I don't though. She had 200 last night. I got up to 190 because she sent like 60 over to report me. But it is kind of jacked up, in my opinion, that 120 sub channel, if she's really got 120 real subs, would send people to mass report a 600 sub channel. Oh, I've got a very high interaction. Or what's it called? Engagement. I really do. I check, and when I log into my studio, I get like a lot. I get like banners, and it's like, ooh, you're doing great, girl. Her actual engagement numbers are really low. Claire. Hey, Claire. Her and I'm trying to be nicer, y'all. Her Twitter follower account hasn't grown in over a month. How many followers does she have on Twitter? She will add a few per day, and she loses the same or mods within a day's period. Same or more with it. I'm trying to read the TV screen when I got my phone right in front of me, and my eyes are bad. Someone sent to our group DM today a screenshot of a video she did about Adam someone. I don't know what it was about the death of someone or something, but it was 35 minutes old and had 500 views. I don't watch her views, so I don't really know, but they were saying that's low for her, like super low. You didn't miss much, Dawn. We just been chit-chatting. We shared a screenshot of her complaining to YouTube that she doesn't have a manager, so she wants to talk to the manager about getting a YouTube manager. But I tweeted it. It's on my Twitter. Funny, she said last week, nobody cares about Team Mom, yet she's talking about Farrah. In my opinion, that's where a lot of her subs came from, the Amber tapes. That's where her first big jump in numbers came from. Because when I found her, she was tiny. And I didn't like her then. Never did. And then her second big jump was the Micah. But by that point, she had blocked me 7 ways till Sunday on like 6 different IG accounts. So I was done. I can't even hate watch her anymore. My extent of watching her is what y'all send to me, or what's in DMs, or what we play here. She brags about being friends with Lindsay Chrisley. I'd say Lindsay wishes she never talked to her. I bet so too. Lindsay doesn't subscribe to that nonsense either. I've never seen Lindsay admit it, and I've seen people ask her. I caught her in another fib today, and that was only the first in 8 minutes. Then I stopped watching. What was the fib uncovering? Claire says, I hope I didn't bombard your DMs. I thought it was funny. Look, you can never bombard me too much with DMs. I love anything that's going to make me laugh or make me go, light bulb. Told you. I knew it. Karen with her crystal ball needing to see a manager. Yes, Dove Kitty, make that meme and hop it in my DMs.
I just want to know if everybody can hear this.
My goodness, I like that name. She brags about being friends with James Charles' mom. I've seen that. That's ridiculous.
You hear this?
No, not at all. I wonder if I cut my audio. Hold on, let me check.
Let's see if does the live chat hear it? Let me go there for a second.
No.
I'm going to let it run for a minute and then just let me know if you can hear this.
They can't hear it. I heard it for a second.
Yeah, she doesn't say a lot.
Yeah, but there's nothing. I agree, Catherine. It can't be everybody else's wrong. And as well, I would like to say, Unirock's videos saying how we are liars and he never shows proof and there's actual video evidence of their lies is insane. Like the Menace video, he said we are liars, and Menace didn't even show proof in his video. He played the wrong clip. He didn't play a clip of Steve saying anything, and no one said exactly what he said. And if they did, it's a friend group, but it was ugh. Lindsay dropped her 9mm. What do you know that I don't? Because like a week ago, she still said, I just tasted Lindsay this morning. She's such a name dropper. I didn't, but I can, Keno.
You heard that or no? I'm just curious.
I heard a phone ringing.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if this is... Because otherwise we're going to have to go to the Reddit page because I don't know what else to do. So let me try. Okay.
I heard a ding that time.
Okay, I'm going to mute my mic for a second.
Can't live stream
yes.
either, so please report
ding ding ding.
live streaming me If she's got me on, please report her video.
That's illegal, Katie Joy. Karen.
Well, from my computer.
She's going to do it. Now, listen. You're going to hear my voice. You're going to hear my voice. Oh, you didn't because it skipped. Oh, you didn't because it skipped. Oh, I hear myself. There I was. Did y'all hear me? There I was. Why am I hearing myself, Joey? Like now. Like,
give me a second. Yeah. Can they hear this?
Yeah, they can hear it, but I think they're hearing me too echo. Or
but that's on your end. That's not on my.
It's
you know
not
what I mean?
on my end. What's different? I've done nothing.
I can't make them hear you. You know what I'm trying to say? I can't make them hear you.
No, it's like something you've got a volume turned up because I don't. Like, is your phone volume? Mine's.
Well, I turned my speaker on so I can hear whether it was playing on the. But I didn't hear anything, to tell you the truth. But so I'm gonna let me see here. I'm gonna start it again and then just say if you guys can hear it or not. I mean, this is as loud as I can make it. So otherwise, we're gonna have to go to the Reddit
we could
page
hear her, but I could hear myself with the delay, like what I'm saying now. 20 seconds later, Flossie's here. Let me send her a link. Talk about this hot mess we had going on last night.
She can't live stream me either, so please report her video. If she's live streaming me, if she's got me on, please report her video.
She's pissy.
All right, well, I'll do it from my computer.
Well, I'll do it myself. Listen for my voice. I think the volume went away. Because I don't hear her click, click, clicking the keyboard.
No, I just want to see that your volume. I'm hearing that thing that we've heard before. Are you guys hearing this at all, or I cannot hear? I saw one person. They're a little bit behind, so I'm gonna wait.
I could hear it at first.
Seconds,
I could hear it first until she said, "I'll do it from my computer," and then I couldn't hear it anymore. Do you have a bunch of tabs open?
What's that? No, I mean, it wouldn't be my tabs.
I mean,
okay, they're hearing it. You guys, I heard somebody say hearing it fine. I heard.
It's just low.
It's just very low. Yeah, okay. But is everybody else hearing it low, or is it just CC that's hearing it low? Claire hear it low? Okay. No, it's not frozen. I paused it right now to make sure it was actually coming through.
It was kind of freezing during the video. Do you have bad weather at your house right now?
I'm gonna try something. Me? No, I'm gonna try something. Because I'm gonna turn the things in my earphones and my speakers down, but I'm turning everything else up, and I'll see whether that makes a difference. So let me see if you guys hear this any better. So I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna restart it.
It's lower now than it was.
So let me just see what they have to say.
I wonder if it's the link, because it's going out in the same spot every time. Like when she says,
"No, I'm pausing." No, I'm just pausing it there because she doesn't.
No,
she kind of stops.
It was like freezing, and then she'd move, and then it would freeze.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try turning my volume all the way up here. You didn't do anything different in your OBS because I don't know.
Nope. I hit 2 buttons, one in YouTube and one in OBS.
Okay, so try it one last time here because there's nothing else I can.
I hope you're safe, Flossie, with the weather and stuff.
She can't live stream me either. So
I hear
please
that
report
better.
her video. If she's live streaming me, if she's got me on, please report her video. All right, well, I'll do it from my computer. That's a violation of terms of service. Like,
Okay, so you heard that okay, or what?
I could.
Okay, let me see if the chat does. I'll start it one last time if everybody hears it okay, because that's basically as loud as I can stand it, to tell you the truth. So can you guys let me know how that sounds? Is it still low? Is it okay? How's it going, Flossie? I'm safe. It's supposed to get pretty bad later though, so I'm a little nervous.
You should have got in your car and went a little bit. What was it?
Much better. Sounds good. Okay, Chad said sounds good. Okay, so we're gonna start it from the beginning, and so you see that I don't think we were even in there at this point.
No, we weren't. It's crazy.
I think that her chat. I don't know whether we had any of her stuff pulled up, and they thought it was her stream. I mean, could it have been that leg?
Flossie. Flossie, last night when we were talking.
Yeah, that's right. We were talking to her.
We were talking to you. Last night when someone came, when Joey said, Katie's big mad. Someone just said Katie's big mad. I don't know if he got a DM or he saw it in chat.
No, it was like a ton of people in the chat were like,
and so we started playing her video. What were we talking about when that happened? Because you were talking. Was it the weather or were we talking about her? And were we streaming a video of hers? Because I don't remember. And I've worked today, so I didn't have time to go back and look. The chat was saying she was big mad, but what were we doing at the time?
Yeah, we weren't. Yeah.
Mother Dragon said we were not streaming. I think we were talking about the hurricanes. Is what? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I said. We're talking about the damn weather. You here?
I'm gonna review it like later on. I'm gonna review the video.
We're gonna cut my cursing out, and I'm gonna repost that video.
I still just want to see if, because like I said, we weren't going.
Flossie said we weren't talking about her at all, nor were we streaming. I remember we talked about her a little bit, but I mean, we talked about Leslie more.
We were talking to Flossie.
We were talking to Flossie about the storms and where she lives and her friends. I don't it was insane because we were like, what's she mad about? Because we weren't even streaming her. If I was streaming her, I would have known what the hell she was mad about.
Yeah. I think her own chat trolled her, basically, is what happened.
Well, unirock's probably because they're all liar. Well, he's a liar.
Yeah.
I have to read. I've got a. It's not a super chat. It's a PayPal, I think.
Same thing. Basically the same thing for now.
For now.
Because you don't have. It's actually better because you don't. They don't.
Oh, bite me now. Says, I hope she left a little message. Love you guys. We love you too. Thank you for $10.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the play button here, and everybody said the sound was good, so we're just gonna pause it when we need to.
She can't live stream me either, so please report her video.
I think I can. Got me
on. Her
now that's what she just did. That's a terms of service violation. She's not allowed to ask her chat to go.
And I woke up to a whole bunch of people had at Team YouTube like they were Karens, and I love you all for it because what she did to me was not right. I didn't ask y'all to do it either. They just did it because they knew it wasn't right. I
Yeah,
think it was Organized Chaos said, I think it was a setup. Like she tried. Wait, I've got to get my screen up because it went too fast on my TV. Organized Chaos said, I think it was a setup. Like she tried to do you before, but that's just a suspicion. Oh, like the fat Lil Red. She had the biggest old grin at one point while she was talking about it. I agree. And then, look, as soon as she went off her live stream, she deleted it. Or I hope she deleted it, because if it's private, Team YouTube can still see it.
It's private.
How do you know?
Because I was able to see it. If you follow that link, remember we had the link. I don't know what my
friggin' mouse
did this again.
My dog's scratching at the door. Hold on. Be right back.
A little bit of silence here, production value. See if that helps. Try just unplugging my mouse this time. Nope. No idea what's going on here. Has to do when I'm switching between everything, and it just kind of disappears. I'm gonna close our page and close the Discord. Let's go close this whole.
You gotta get down on the floor to eat. Come on. Okay, I'm back. Where's everybody go? Where'd everybody go? What the heck? I'll just wait. I've typed it 10 times. Eye for an eye, I'm here now. What are you typing 10 times? Dang, at Just Brit, we need a Dottie to read chat. Sorry, I'm here. I'm looking for you. Nobody's reading the chat. I am. I had to go let my dog in and feed them. I'm sorry. I'm looking. Oh, she's mad at me. I'm so sorry. She had a bunch of comments saying, "Who are you?" That's what got her big mad. So she thought it was. Do you know what the people's names were? Was it people from here? Because I would never tell anybody to leave my chat to go there. That's just nonsense. And we never streamed her. We read the chat. I think it was a setup. I already read that part. Dottie's playing darts. I hope she comes back super drunk and gets on the live stream with us. Swisher Sweets, I think her channel needs to get reprimanded. That's as far as I'm going. She said go report. Plus, she said she did do it herself. And when she was clickety, I heard my voice in the background on the clip on Reddit because she had me open in another tab. So she knew I wasn't live streaming her. She's lying. Lil Red, I don't think you realize that by Flossie liking you, it's a slap in her face. She won't have it. Why? Does her and Flossie ever like each other? I got screenshots of a whole bunch of people. She knows her chat isn't Leafy's demographic. She said exactly. Who said I'm live? None of these people would know I'm live. Nevertheless, they were asking. And usually she's whining that her lives don't get notifications. She can't be satisfied. Eye for an eye said, dang, just Brit, we need Dottie to read the chat. I love y'all. I'm sorry. Organized. She used the situation to potentially lie and make it seem like you were doing something you weren't, so her chat would think you were doing something wrong and join in the hate brigade. And they don't follow up and do their due diligence, so of course they believed her, in my opinion. Yeah, if anybody wants to come in and watch the chat and help, because I'm terrible at this. Amzie, I texted you a clip. Did you get it? Where's Lottie Dottie? She's playing darts. She was wanting the Stauffer dude's detailing shot to be Yeah, she said y'all get busy.
Okay, see if this works here.
I'm gonna keep up with the chat until someone comes in to help because I made some people mad and I'm sorry.
If she's got me on, please report her video.
Yeah, I didn't tell anyone to go over there. Y'all know that.
So please report her video. If she's live streaming me, if she's got me on, please report her video.
So you look at the chat. Is the volume okay?
Organized Chaos, what do you mean you're talking about tonight? What did she do tonight? Let me go up. She's not been live since we went live, has she? She used the situation potential to make it seem like you were doing something. I wish someone would take a link and come in and help me watch the chat.
Well, were you able to hear it or what?
Yeah, we could hear it. I could.
Okay.
I don't know if they could.
You take a look because I don't even want to go back to that page because that keeps making my mouse disappear for some reason.
Could y'all hear that just then? Amzy, do you want to come in and help read the chat? Time out, my dog's fine.
Friday night fights on Wednesday. Okay. So I guess yep. So was the sound any good to you guys? Yeah, I could hear. Okay, I can hear her. Okay, were you able to hear the video? Todd's like Jesus. Okay, all right, everybody can hear, so we'll just wait for her to come back. But what she's doing is this is a total, she's not allowed to do this. As a creator, she's not allowed to direct her viewers to go mass report somebody. It's supposed to be like an organic thing, like if you wanted to report somebody. But when a creator actually is like, all my fans, you go out and report this, that's a terms of service violation. And it's exactly why she privated her video, because I don't know whether someone let her know about this and, what she did was wrong. And, then, Toad's in there, thanking everybody for doing that. You can't do that kind of thing. And, like I said, so I know that they responded to Todd, but they told that's another reason why she privated the videos. You're supposed to report the actual video. I'm gonna have to do it with the creator, and report. I have the link, so I'll have to do it that way. But you're not. I can't. I still had the page up until I had to reboot. But once I rebooted, it was gone. It just goes to you can't view this video. It says it's private. The owners made it private, and then the report button is not there anymore, so you can't report it. She could possibly, Flossie, she could possibly lose her channel, or she can get smacked, in some way. And yeah, Organized Chaos is right. She could possibly lose both her channels because it's her as a creator.
I've got a hematoma on my arm from trying to break that up. What the heck? Okay, so I'll explain a little bit. I've got an outside dog that's like a guard dog, and I got an inside dog, and they are brothers, but they usually eat one inside and one outside. So tonight, he was scratching at the door because I've let him sleep on the floor beside the bed at night. So he was scratching the door. I let him in. I fed him in the kitchen, and I brought my big inside dog in the bedroom to feed him. The other one came in, and I didn't see him and started eating the other one's food, and they got into it like brothers, but it's scary. But I put him back outside. He ate all the food. So we're back. Nobody died. Nobody's hurt. It's all safe. They did this outside all the time. It sounded bad, didn't it? Did that sound bad?
Yeah, well, dog fights usually, even like my dogs used to. I mean, every now and then they never drew blood on each other, but
they do on their ears sometimes. But this is a 130-pound dog versus a dog that used to weigh 100 pounds, but he's 6 years old, and for some reason when I got him fixed, he lost weight and never gained weight. And the vet says he's healthy, but he weighs like 60. But he will whoop the 130-pound dog's butt every time. Like, he whoops his ass. It's kind of like I'm the big brother. He's walking around like he's sore now. But he ain't bleeding. He's all right.
Mother of Dragons, there's one in our group chat, so you can just go to the group chat if you want.
And then you can keep up with the chat. You can be Dottie for a little while, because I'm terrible at it, and I made some people mad a while ago. Hey, Kier.
So the video's good, the sound's good, so I'm gonna go
They spilled sweet tea all over my floor. My sweet tea from McDonald's, and it's gonna be sticky as heck in the morning, because I'm not mopping it tonight, probably.
Lori, we didn't officially report it with email. I don't think there is an email process. You're supposed to go.
Yeah.
The way it's supposed to work is you're supposed to go to the videos page, and then there's a report button. That little flag that you see, but that's why she privated it, so you can report her channel. And
Comic Nut did.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna have to do, is report her channel and provide the link to the video.
Let me answer this. A few people's if you go to @Team YouTube's Twitter page, if you go to why's that weird noise? If you go to @Team YouTube's Twitter page,
she's got her speaker open.
Mute yourself or turn your phone down. If you go to @Team YouTube's tweets and video Twitter page, go to tweets and retweets all the way till last night. You can see they responded back to Shins. I know they responded to Todd. They responded to Comic Nut. They responded to one of mine, I think. And
they responded to Comic Nut too? Okay.
I think because they told him you have to link the URL and they told him to link the video, but the video is gone. So he sent her URL maybe, and then
they tell you have to go to the actual video.
Yeah, but her video was gone, so he did it his way. I don't know. And this was not by me telling them to. This was because what she did was illegal.
Yeah,
according to Twitter,
to do that
or YouTube, excuse me.
So the other way to do it is to
Oh, Anna White, how sweet! I deserve it. Is she talking to me?
I'm not sure.
Until we know. Joey, are you going to report this, KJ, for this? Please do it.
Yeah, I'm not asking.
Right. I'm not asking people to master report her.
No,
I reported her for what she did to me. I'm just telling y'all that other people did report it and what happened when they did.
Well, they didn't report it. They did. They
Team YouTube. They didn't report it. There was nothing to report.
Right.
Oh, look, she sent her trolls.
She sent a troll here? Okay.
I mean, one just said I deserved it.
Okay.
She'll be back in...
They're entitled to their opinion, whatever they want to think.
Yeah, like, if you listen to us for a night or two, you might think differently.
Yeah,
because I tried to leave her alone. I tried to leave her alone a little bit, but they won't leave me alone.
So I looked, and when you go, it gives you the video to pick that was abusive, but it won't, since she deleted it. I mean, since it's private. What is that? Damn, somebody is that Mother of Dragons, or let me see, it's somebody's.
It's Mother of Dragons.
Okay.
She needs some headphones or something.
Yeah, I think she muted herself.
I want her to be able to talk though.
Yeah, I know, but she's got to fix that. That's kind of it's like just booming away.
I think she got some headphones. Maybe she hasn't hit him up or maybe.
All right, so now that we got the audio issue, let's just watch it's only 3.5. It's only another 3 minutes, so let's just watch the end of this.
I have to read something real quick. Hi, next coffee is on me. I love your stream. New to chat, but I have been a loyal listener from Wendy. Thanks, ma'am. Love you.
Does it say how much?
$10. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for your
donation. Thank you, ma'ams.
Okay, so let's see. We're 22 seconds in. At 47 seconds, you're going to hear Red's voice.
Violation of terms of service.
And you see she's all freaked out here. Look, she's completely flustered.
I think she planned all this. I don't think she's... Oh, look, who's here?
Who?
Gumby. I'm not playing this game tonight.
Yeah, just get rid of him. Like right away. He's just gone. Don't need
Y'all let me do it I want to read what he said first.
Well, even if you hide him, you can always read what he says.
Katie is not violating TOS standards when she tells the world that I have drug and alcohol charges and that I'm a heroin junkie and that, what else did she say about me that was a lie? And, okay, I just unblocked his ass too. What a...
Yeah. Yeah, like we care what Keon's view of the...
How long's he had his YouTube channel and he's got 260 viewers? Why? I'll tell you why, because everyone knows he's a troll.
So,
is it any better?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Because he's saying that this is bullying, is what No, that's not. No,
this is a reaction to her. This is a reaction to her action.
No, it's
yes.
Just calm down a little.
That's
calm down,
Crystal.
But what I'm saying is that Comic Nut read the violation she did. It's about reporting. It has to do with reporting. It has nothing to do with the bullying. It has to do with the reporting violation. You're not right. Comic Nut is here. There he is. He wrote in. Read Article 7. It has nothing to do with the bullying. It's false flagging. Thank you.
I've tried to let Keon be here. I unblocked his ass again. I don't know why you do. Made that mistake again. Ever.
Don't even. Yeah, just leave
because it worked. It worked with another one of them, and his been okay, decent. We've left each other alone. I thought maybe Keon could be a grown up, but I should have known by his last 3 videos. I should have known.
He's a professional troll. That's what he is. It's what he does.
It's kind of sad too. I saw a kind of pathetic thing he put on Twitter.
I have him blocked. I think he has me blocked.
Well, he put somewhere how lonely, and he would blah blah blah. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you.
Yep.
Hey, Scopes.
Well, if he wasn't such an idiot about things, then we wouldn't have to block him.
He comes in and does this on purpose. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're still talking about him.
Katie's in there.
Now we're still talking about him. It doesn't matter what he says.
We won't talk about him no more.
Pay no mind. So
let's. Flossie wants to ask him something, but I don't know how you're going to ask him because I just hit him from this channel.
She could just ask it in the chat, and we can comment on it. You know.
Yeah, ask him in the chat, and we'll comment on it.
Well, I guess we'll just comment on it because we'll put it this way: we almost know what his answer is going to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's going to be a sea lion.
A bunch of bullshit.
Sea lining to. It's not going to answer the question, and it's going to turn your question into another question that makes your question sound stupid.
Deflection.
Yep, and projection.
Okay, so here we're about to hear Little Red's voice in the background in 8 seconds. There you have. Right there. I'm gonna.
I couldn't hear what I was saying. I heard the first part of it, but I can't remember. I can't hear it here, but I heard it on my phone earlier.
Something about time me out or call me out or something like.
No, I hear
cut me out or chop me out.
The end is I'm gonna. but I can't. I think it says time me out, or I can't.
Yeah, it's either time me out or call me
Yeah,
out.
but
I'm gonna something.
nobody time me out. I think I said call me out, or I don't know.
No. Okay. So this is what she does for like a
So
few minutes.
basically,
She just
Todd, she had
just
me in another browser. So she told her people to block me or to report me. And
yeah.
then she said, never mind, I'll just do it myself, basically. And you hear her go clickety click click, and then you hear my voice for 0.3 seconds, and then you hear some more clicks, and my voice stops, and then she starts typing like she's doxing. So
yeah, no, she's reporting it. That's what she's
she
doing.
accidentally opened a browser that she had my stream on.
Yeah, so
Right.
she could report it. Yeah. Typing like she's doxing because she was like, this creator right here.
Go to our
this creator.
Go to our DM, our group DM, Todd, and look at the first tweet, the tweet that I shared about her complaining about not having a manager. Karen's complaining.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was the first one we shared here.
Like on that, if you're talking about timing out, it could also be when you apologize to Unveiled for accidentally timing her out last night.
Flossie said, I want to know why he put the screenshot about Abram on his Twitter page a few weeks ago. What was he doing that for? Do you mean the video of his interview with Leslie? Is that what you're talking about?
No, she said a few weeks ago.
So I don't think Flossie even knows. Regardless to popular belief, I never told her about the other night after she left our chat, or she may have been here lurking and had gotten quiet, but she told us she was leaving. And right after, someone shared a video and said, we've got to play this. And we started playing it, and it was Keon's, and we thought it was going to be funny. And then it was a interview he did with Leslie, and because I heard them talking about Abram, I made Joey stop playing it, and it pissed off some of my viewers.
No, remember I asked, I was like, is he talking about her child? And you guys were all like,
he was interviewing Leslie, and they were talking about the whole screenshots and Abram. So I told Joey, no, we're not playing this. It pissed off some of my mods. They left. They blocked me.
Yeah, they wanted to, because they can't stand your sister.
Well, they think that I'm protecting her, but I'm not protecting her. She's not coming at me with heroin accusations right now. So right now, I haven't heard anything she said about me, and I'm not going to come at her with a video about your kid. And then I was told that it was you gave them permission to defend themselves in that situation, but that's fine, but not here.
Let me explain.
You had just left his chat, and I didn't want that video played.
We lost mods.
Let me explain to Flossie, because she's like, wait, what? Keon made a video with his Direct Raw. No, it's not. Yeah, it's Direct Raw. He did a video. It's basically an fuck Steve video. But in the beginning of when he starts the beginning of the interview, he's talking with your sister, and they're talking about your child
and the screenshot.
And we bailed on that because he's writing her questions, and then Leslie is responding in like a voice message to him, and he's got this,
which a lot of people do. They'll record their voice instead of typing. I get that, but
I don't know why since he speaks English, there's no reason why he shouldn't have just interviewed her, but he's typing for some reason.
I'll tell you why. Because it was a DM conversation, and Leslie likes to voice record her responses, like in that group DM. Most all of Leslie's responses were voiced.
She wants to come in.
I didn't really.
Keon, we really don't talk about Steven here. We don't really care what he again? He's like, people deserve to know that Steve lied about Katie by using tragedies. We don't give a fuck.
No fucks
Steve did not lie about anybody.
He's gone.
You sack of ass hats. You fucking sack of ass hats.
So he's got a few Keon accounts, I guess, because he was in with Gummy Joy. Okay, so that's 2 accounts gone. So we don't need to.
I'm sorry for cursing. He just pisses me off.
Yeah. So Flossie wants to come in. Can someone give her?
Yeah, but she wants to leave Keon in here, and he's gone. already. But he'll
He'll
be
be
right
back.
back.
He'll be right back.
I'm sure he has 100
I
different
unhit him.
accounts.
I unhit him.
He'll literally be back on 5 of his different accounts. He'll be back.
Keon, you're unhidden, and I didn't want to get in this because I have not mentioned this
But
argument.
why are we giving him any?
Because
Because
Flossie
Flossie wants to
asked,
talk
and
to him.
Flossie
Okay.
gets what Flossie wants
All right.
here.
All right.
Because
okay.
Flossie's giving him charity and she needs to learn. Let's let Flossie fucking burn that bridge and learn her own way. You know what I mean? She wants to give him charity and fucking answer his questions and then get burned by it.
He didn't make
Let
fake
her learn.
screenshots, Keon. You're subscribing to Unirock's bullshit. And why don't you go to...
Calm down.
Why don't you pay attention to Menace to Sobriety's last video or Unirock's last video where they say we're liars and they don't ever prove anything. If we say it here, we can prove it. Promise.
Okay, Keon, we're not answering your questions. You can either answer
hers,
Flossie's questions, or you
shut
get the
F
boot.
up.
So we're not interested in your questions. So Flossie, what did you want to ask him?
I just want to know, so I don't know Keon. I don't really know anything about him, but I do know several weeks ago, and I don't really know the exact time frame, but it was a little while. I was on Twitter, and I don't know if someone retweeted it or what, but I did see that he had posted a video showing the screenshots talking about Abram. And what did he say? He said, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I just thought almost, not to say, I don't know if he was joking or not. I just felt it was very insensitive. And not only that, I don't know why it had been months, and I just don't know why why do that? What was he doing with him? What was his plan?
Trolling.
And the thing is, I just don't feel like Keon, I don't know where he came from or when he came about, but I don't feel like he was around when all of this started, especially when Abram was alive, and then through, his passing and the drama that unfolded with that. So I'm not sure. I
hope Keon can hear your voice, because I can hear your voice breaking up. And I hope he's happy that this is what he's doing to you, that he doesn't give a flying...
He doesn't care.
So long as he can attack Steve, you're a pawn. He doesn't care. He just does whatever he can, So she asked you a question, Keon. So can you type that in the chat? Can you...
I just want to know, what his point was, and, what was it to him? What was he hoping to gain from it? Because, I just feel like at this point, if you didn't know Abram, or if you were not there when all of this was going on, drop it,
why are you interjecting yourself now? What the fuck?
Yeah, and the thing is, he doesn't have a dog in this race, honestly. So I don't know why it would be brought up. I don't understand that.
He's not involved with Leslie at all. He's only involved with KJ and Uni. He doesn't like Steve. So what does he have to do with any of this shit?
No, but she wants to know why he's involving Abram, because this has nothing to do with any of those.
No, it has nothing to do. Yeah,
it has nothing to do with the fake screenshots that he could, because that has to do with YouTube and Leslie. So that has nothing to do with Abram. So why is he including anything to do with Flossie's child? And he's not. You see, he's dead silence. He's got nothing to say because he can't.
I'm not asking to be mean spirited or anything. It's I genuinely just want to know what was he hoping the outcome would be? What did he want to stir this back up? He
wanted to hurt Steve with it, and he didn't care that it hurt you. That's what. He didn't care that he was using the death of a child to hurt Steve. He just wanted to make Steve look bad. Period. Point blank in the story. That's
it. Now you're here, and he's running.
Yeah.
Where are you, Keon?
Yeah.
You got what
he was
wanted.
asking. He was asking these questions, but now that Flossie, he says he wants to talk to you. No, he wants to use you. So don't let him interview you or anything. He's not answering the question.
I'm not doing an interview. We can talk, but the thing is, I'm not stupid either. I'm not going to fall into some trap. so it wouldn't be an interview style, because if anything, I need to interview you, Kino, because
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
do you
no.
see it?
Keon.
Do you see him?
Keon.
Keon. Kino is a different
He
person.
said, my point is simple.
I know
I do
Kino.
think the whole
Yeah.
situation was based on lies. And I think it's horrible that Steve exploited your tragedy. This is not about Katie or Unirock. Unirock is out of the equation.
So do you
Okay.
think Steve?
Okay, well, this is the deal. And the thing is, people are allowed to think what they want about Steve. I don't feel like he did. However, is that not the same thing that you were accusing Steve of doing? You were exploiting
Bam!
a tragedy
Drop the
months
mic.
after. Months after.
Yep. That's exactly it. Spot on. Spot on.
Almost a year after. 6 months after.
Shit, has it been that long?
Dropping videos about it. How
September
later?
3rd will be 9 months since Abram has passed away.
And
Okay.
he just did another video talking to your sister about it.
He just dropped this video, like last week.
Yeah, days ago.
And I don't think, like, Leslie thought she was talking shit about Steve in the video. She wasn't trying to talk about on you.
Wait, what?
Leslie was telling him about how she thought that.
No,
the
I don't
screenshots
think
were
she
fake.
would.
She wasn't at all. She would never have interviewed with him for him to drop that video 9 months later to stir this shit up for you. And I am not a fan of your sister. Don't get it twisted. But
No, I don't think Leslie would do that either. But I
absolutely not.
also,
But she
because
should never
I'll
have
be
talked to
honest-
him. Ever have
Let her
talked
go.
I'll be
let her
honest.
Let her
After
go.
I saw those screenshots, like I did, I went back and I was like, who is this person? And looked at like his Twitter. And then I saw where he even said like, Leslie asked me not to do the video, or like it's not happening, and it seemed like it was per Leslie's wishes. So I'm just wondering, like, why has a video now dropped and those screenshots were discussed? Like, what
I hear
changed?
crickets. I hear crickets out of Keon. I hear
Yeah.
fucking crickets.
I think we got as much of him.
260 subs.
We got as much as we're going to get out of him. You know what I mean?
So
I don't think he's going to give you.
So can I
Yeah.
boot his
Yeah,
ass?
Yeah,
boot-
now?
can we block him now?
Yeah.
Bossy, sweetie,
please.
are you done?
Yeah.
He's not going to give
I'm-
you any answers. He's a piece of shit.
I mean, I could just see it in her face. It's breaking my heart. It really is. We love you. We love you, hon.
We do. Oh, this is not about views, by the way. Well, then what's it about? I know it's not about views.
What
You
is
get
it
none.
about?
You
Because
get none. It's
thing
about
is-
hurting Steve. Period.
The thing is, people have used it for entertainment for months,
She's crying. Yeah. Look at-
and I just want it to stop.
See?
Keon.
Can you hear this? Can you do something about this, Keon?
Y'all
Can
see
you
why
have
I
like?
didn't want to play this video last week?
Yeah.
I don't care. She can tell people to defend herself.
Truth.
Yeah, that video was
He cares about the truth.
incredibly
She can tell
disrespectful.
people they can defend themselves all they want. They can defend themselves
No,
without playing that
Keon-
video.
Keon is talking about it's about the truth. As if Keon cares about truth.
He follows
if
Katie
this-
Joy
Yes.
and Unirock.
Keon.
They
We're
don't
talking
know
about
the truth
Keon.
if it bit him in the
If
face.
people want to tell the truth, they can do that. That's fine. But I just feel like there are certain things that should be left out of it.
Yes.
And I feel like, especially someone who did not know Abram, did not know the situation, and I get, even if him and Leslie wanted to talk about it, like, that's fine to talk about it in private. I believe, Leslie loved Abram 100%, and so I know that she feels a hurt when it comes to him, but I just feel like you could have edited that part maybe out. If you wanted to post y'all's video or whatever, that's fine, but that didn't need to be said. Clearly I'm obviously, back on Twitter, I'm back on YouTube a little bit, so I'm seeing social media. Like, at some point, he had to realize that I would hear about it, just like I popped on Twitter and saw the screenshots weeks ago. I just feel like at some point there are some things that just don't really need to be talked about anymore.
I would like to say to his last comment that I just lost. But
you could see it. He's demanding if Steve does this, then
Okay.
I'll, you know.
Well, I go to
How-
my comment. What I said was, Keon, shut the F up. You just released that last week, and Steve hasn't spoke on those screenshots in months, and he and Flossie are on good terms. See you, I hope, never again.
Yeah.
He's just dragging old shit back up
Yeah.
for no reason.
It's just,
And
it's
it ain't
just
even, and he's right. It's not about views for him because he's never going to have any because he's a loser. It's all about hurting, like it's all about simping for KJ and Unirock. You
and
dumb
Unirock.
ass loser.
It's to give you,
Like-
it's to give Unirock his
And he could-
content.
He could,
I mean,
he
I
could
don't
change
know,
and be a decent
Keon.
person and be welcomed into a community of YouTube people who would be welcoming to him without being liars and pieces of S.
Well, he used to be on our side fucking October, November, December last year.
If he would drop the losers and the liars, he'd be welcome here. I'd give him 14 chances. I've unblocked him a dozen times, but he will
What?
not.
You gave Keon a wrench. Why did you give Keon a wrench?
No, I didn't. I blocked. What?
Yes, you did. No,
Oh,
No,
God.
yes, you did.
Oh, God knows. I meant to remove. I meant to hide him from the channel forever.
Yeah, get rid of him. He says, I don't want a wrench. Get rid of him, yeah.
I didn't want
He's
you to
gotta-
have one, loser. Is he hidden?
I don't know Keon. Okay, I don't know
I-
anything
You
about him.
ain't
He may
missing shit.
have good intentions. I don't know, but just
He
a little
doesn't.
word of advice to Keon: like, if you have not experienced, like, I don't know, if he has children or if he doesn't or what. But
Of course
if
not.
anybody has not experienced the loss of a child, like, I just feel like there's no way to wrap your mind around it. I've experienced and I still can't wrap my mind around it. And the thing is, like, I just feel like people should be mindful on what they choose to talk about. And this is, for me, when it boils down to it, it's petty internet drama, okay? And yes, we're somewhat all involved. Abram was not. I chose to share him with people on the internet. Yes, I did. And it came from somewhere good because Abram was born very early. He did have a lot of significant disabilities, and I had a lot of people ask about that. And so part of it was to share his story. Had I known, like, that all of this would happen, like, I don't even know if I would do it again. I'm not sure. But number one, his death was completely unexpected. It devastated my whole entire family. My whole family, even like my mom, my aunts, my grandparents, they have never experienced a loss this close. Like, none of them has lost a child. I'm the first in my whole family to lose a child. And so it literally, it struck our family to the core. And it does every day for me. And it's like, it's cool if you want to discuss internet drama and who's right and who's wrong and what the truth and what a lie is. That's okay. But, like, just leave him out of it. Like, he's been gone 9 months. Stop talking about it.
It doesn't feel like 9 months for you, though.
It hasn't even been a year. You're still in the heavy grieving process. I mean, in 5 years, it'll still be bad, but this is only 9 months for, that's not a lot of time.
Never.
Look, it feels like last month.
I was 34 when 32 or 34 when my dad died. I could not talk about him without crying for 2 whole years. I could not even imagine if one of my kids passed away, like a baby. Never. I couldn't imagine it because you expect.
And the thing is, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Not even, Kate, I believe in prayer. And especially since Abram has passed away, I have prayed for her and her sweet boy.
I prayed for her kids.
I would never want even her to experience anything like this.
No one should ever have to.
I mean, the one thing I guess a way to describe some of it is literally like, I was there the whole time from the minute that Abram's heart stopped until they called it. I was there. I watched the whole thing, and it was like 2 hours. I remember that day every day. I wake up and I
You'll
can
always
replay
remember.
it
Yeah.
in my head every day. If that day feels like yesterday. That
I'm so
day feels
sorry.
like it happened yesterday.
I'm so sorry.
The 9 months literally feels like it's been 9,000 years since I've held my baby.
I'm so sorry.
Since I've kissed his cheeks, since I've rubbed his feet at night. And so if you haven't been through that, don't talk about it. Because you have no idea. You have no
Absolutely.
idea.
Oh.
It's
But
heartbreaking.
anyways, I'm gonna get out for a little bit.
We understand. Don't
We-
even. You don't have to. Just
I
just
love
go.
you,
It's
Flossie.
fine.
I'm so sorry.
We
I love
love.
y'all.
We love you. We love you.
I love y'all. I'll probably pop back in later, but I'm gonna go.
Okay. Yep.
Bye.
You do you. Don't worry about it. So
Okay, bye, y'all.
did we all see that, like,
I want
Keon
to say
was like
something.
he never said he was sorry.
I want to
once.
say something,
Go
just
ahead.
so the chat knows. This happened. The video that happened what day was it? Like, it's been a week, right?
I don't think it was a week yet. A few days, 4 or 5 days
5
ago.
days, maybe. I have
Yeah.
not told Flossie about that video. She saw it tonight in the chat. I have not told her about it. I have not talked about any of it. She only found out about that tonight because Keon came in the chat when she was here. I didn't DM her and say, somebody sent me that video, because I tried to protect her from that. Because I don't even have a clue the feeling she has. But I know what it felt like to lose my father. And for 2 years, I couldn't think about it without crying. I couldn't even have a conversation about a good time with him, like a good memory about him, without crying for 2 whole years. I would just start crying for no reason for 2 years. So I would never have even told her about that happening. She comes in and he shows up in my video while she's here.
Yeah.
What
And
a
makes
piece of shit.
makes demands that, like, well, I'll do this. He basically said, I'll get rid of that video if Steve does something. I can't remember exactly.
Hold on. If this girl has nothing to do with Steve, so why is
and she's okay with Steve. She doesn't have any ill will towards him, but they keep saying he used her and mistreated her and blah blah. And she's okay with Steve. Her sister's not, but her sister has nothing to do with him either. It's KJ and Unirock.
The point he said was that Steve used her child's death tragedy for himself.
And really, that didn't happen. Steve did a super chat drive and gave her the no, that was for Leslie.
Yeah,
excuse me.
Yeah, that was for the Chris.
Steve has never done anything wrong. He has the utmost love and respect for Flossie, and she knows it, and she doesn't have any ill will towards him.
So we have 139, 140 people watching. I just want everybody to just take note of this Keon. Not once. Now, he was not once as she's crying in front of him. Her voice is breaking up. He tells her he's here for the truth. He never said, look, I'm really sorry that I hurt you. I'm really sorry that this hurts you. I was just trying to do, I was trying to report. I was trying to do this. No. He just comes in. He's just good. His position is, whatever, everything I do is right. I'm not. I think that's you, Mother of Dragons. I don't know. There's some bad audio coming through. That it's just the guy has no remorse. He doesn't have a feeling in the world. He doesn't care about it. He was here. He could have said, just say I'm sorry. A simple I'm sorry, Flossie. As a regular human being, instead of just a troll, a complete internet
piece of
troll,
shit.
A total piece of shit. He could have just, no matter what other points he wants to make, no matter what other feelings he has, no matter what truths he thinks he has, Just say you're sorry for hurting her regarding the death, making her cry and relive the death of her child to the point where she had to leave to recompose herself.
9 months later.
And here's the thing is that
now I guarantee you she's going to go look at that video, which I
know.
swear to God I hope she doesn't, but she will. Because
hopefully, and here's the thing, no one out there, nobody gets to tell another individual how they should feel about a loss. So if the other side wants to say, well, she shouldn't feel that way, I'm going to tell you right now, go fuck yourself, because you, myself, no one else gets to tell an individual how they should feel over a loss.
Especially a child.
That's fucking traumatic.
A baby.
You know what I'm saying? I've lost, I have come from a family that is a fucked up family. I lost 2 brothers, and you know what? No one's gonna tell me how to fucking feel. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody wants to drag that's you know what? It's not even about me. It's about Flossie. That's fucked up. It shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have been brought up. It's you know what I mean. I'm kind of walking into this whole situation a little pissed off.
Time out. So her sister talks to him. Am I wrong? Yes, you're wrong, Sailor Lane. I think her sister talked to him back when she was pissed off at Steve. She talked to him in the DM, and I'm sure she regrets it now.
Right.
I'm sure she does. Even though I'm not a fan of hers, I'm sure she regrets it now. So, are you here trolling? Because I've never seen your name before, ever. And I don't care about 139. I don't care if 80 of you are KJ's people. You can get the fuck out my chat right now. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Well, one thing I wanted to point out is that also that
how are you going to troll someone when somebody's just crying over a baby dying?
Also, so guys, remember that Jason and
Karen,
Katie Joy, Karen, also really love and support Keon as a great guy, and they defend him. Because so remember that when anybody's telling you how great, all the Katie, Karen is being picked on, and unirock, whatever, Jason, whatever. This is the person they're defending, and look at what he just did right in front of your eyes. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw what he wrote, and so just try and remember that if anybody here actually also likes Jason or likes Karen, this is what these people like. Unless they have something to say, hey, what Keon did is
Danny Dodd.
Beyond the pair.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Danny Dodd said no. The DM showed the date. She just talked to him. What do you mean? Are you talking about in Dirus video?
Yeah, it probably has the time. It probably has the date on it. I didn't see it.
And it was recent.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's jacked the hell up. And that's sorry as F. Oh, and why would she even be talking to him right now? Oh,
remember that she's making amends with Karen.
That don't mean talk about your. Don't
I know. I completely agree. But she's either, I don't know how much.
I still won't share that video for respect to Flossie, but
oh no way!
Maybe people need to go watch it then.
Yeah, no, don't give him the views though. You know what I mean?
Don't give him the views. He's a piece of shit.
Don't tube that shit or put it in the chat or something, like record it, download it. Don't fucking watch it.
I wouldn't even put it this way. When we played Menace's video the other day, I just downloaded it. I didn't watch it.
If she really just gave him an interview even a DM conversation in the last 6 months, that's effed up and sorry of her.
It says back in May.
I hope that May.
Yeah, Dot Mandy says he made the video back in May. It said.
Well, that's when he made the video, but when were the DMs?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know who else said it was. I think I wasn't able to see. You know what I mean? Because
it sounded like it was very recent.
It might have been. I didn't see the dates on, in the little conversations, because he kind of cut himself. Like I said, remember I was talking about how he kind of cropped the message so you couldn't really see the person asking it. So I didn't see any dates, but somebody else might have seen a date as to when it happened, and I'm not sure. But it just like I said. Flossie was good enough to give him a chance to address it and to try and just try and explain to her in a human fashion what's going on. And Keon doesn't have any of that in him. He is exactly, when they talk about a troll, that's what he is. He is the definition that if you look in a book or you go on the the Urban Dictionary of what a troll is, that's what he is. So anybody else want to chime in here? Because I'm the only one kind of speaking.
Yeah, no, I'm still broken
I'm
up
reading
from her
the
being
chat.
broken up.
I'm reading
You
the
know
chat.
what I mean? Like, I got all silent when she started crying because I got all fucked up.
It really did.
Yeah, it made me cry. She made me cry. I ain't gonna lie.
I know, I'm muted. I've been muted for like 20 minutes.
And that's why I could see it, and that's why I wanted to point it out. That I could see it. She was trying to hide it. And I wanted everybody to know, like, look, I don't want to, I mean.
I knew when she turned her camera off. I knew before that.
I knew that.
But
me too. Yeah, but she couldn't take it anymore. Because she started wiping her eyes and everything.
And he
so
still was just coming at Steve.
Yep.
It's just all about Steve. It's Steve's fault. Fuck you.
It's about truth. It's all about truth. This is Keon. Truth. Yeah, Keon.
And the people he follows, Uni and Karen, wouldn't know truth if it bit them.
Who interviewed who?
He interviewed her sister.
He didn't interview her. He had a DM conversation with her, but he would type his, and then she would voice record hers. So hers were just like in the her big group chat that Joe revealed to the world. Hers were all voice recordings, so it sounded like an interview. And I even questioned if it was real at first.
But it isn't. It isn't. Yeah, it's still technically an interview. It doesn't matter that he did it with text.
I mean, it was a DM.
So she interviewed him?
No, he interviewed her.
And
it was all to get at Steve. It was all to make Steve look like a piece of shit.
Yeah,
because Leslie hates Steve.
But I understand. Here's the thing.
Leslie should have never talked to Keon, period.
Yeah, that's number one. And number two, it's funny, man, because Steve can give two fucks less about what these people are saying about him or what they put on the internet. It shit goes right the fuck over his head, no matter how much they come at him.
He doesn't listen to this.
Exactly.
If I send him a screenshot, he says, I don't give a damn about that. I don't care. I'll send him videos and he says, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, but it's
he hasn't mentioned these screenshots. And Keon said right before you got here, EB, Keon said, I'll remove my video if Steve will go back and remove all his video talking about screenshots. But Steve hasn't talked about the screenshots since the screenshots were relevant, and he was trying to get the person that made him to come forward. The person who said that.
Check this out. So if Keon is still listening, why doesn't he do this? Why doesn't he take the video down, crop out the part that talks about Flossie,
and
upload the rest?
Yeah. It ain't like he's getting views from it. Because he's a piece of shit, and it makes Steve look bad in his mind.
Yeah, but you're dragging somebody else in
he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
They don't care.
So, you know what I mean?
But his intended audience is Jason's crowd and Karen's crowd,
who are soulless individuals. Soulless.
Right. So they want to sit there and say, because put it this way, the same way every conversation you have with them, they say they scream RA. This is another one of they will say how because Red has mentioned that he did a good job of making, if you don't know Steve, and I don't really know Steve myself, but if you don't know him, this did a good job of making him look bad. That's the intention. That's it.
And also I said this is the video that I stopped playing because I heard him talking about that baby. But when I watched the video the next day, if I'd have played that video, if the part about Abram was not in that video and I played it, the way he played it, it makes Steve look guilty as fuck of something that I know Steve didn't do. Because you can edit anything with two people who hate an individual and make it look. Steve had nothing to do with those screenshots. Period, point blank. Nobody would have begged someone and offered money to someone to come forward for proof as much as Steve. We were in DMs. He wanted those screenshots, and he wanted the person that had that conversation with KJ to come forward. And he was pissed off that Unirock put a deadline on them and scared them off.
So you know what I don't understand is that you have all these people. It's like a sandwich. So you've got KJ on one side, and you have Steve on the other, and then you've got all these people in the middle. KJ doesn't talk about Steve at all. Zero. Fucking Steve doesn't talk about.
Apparently, like,
well, what does it? Whether she does it, whether she can or she can't.
Like she can't.
Well, regardless, she doesn't though, and he doesn't. That's my point. They don't. But everybody in the middle is just bringing and pulling them into.
Anyone that doesn't like KJ is because they're Steve's trolls.
Yeah,
and
I
half
understand
of the people
that.
in this chat, half of the people in this chat right now, I guarantee you don't know who the hell Steve McRae is.
I know. So and that was one of the things.
So you're talking about the menaces and the insidious vids and all those guys who make content.
Well, I have to because
the
again,
people in the middle that you were talking about.
There's pockets of people in the middle. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have what's his name, Keon, who talks about everybody and drags everybody into this situation. It doesn't matter who you are or what, because he doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He lives in another country, so there's no repercussions. And, it is what it is. Then you have other individuals that are just hyper focused on that one individual, which is Steve, and they don't bring everybody else into it unless someone else mentions them. Then they'll talk about that particular thing and then leave it alone. Whether I agree with them or not, it is a little bit more ethical. Whether it's a lie or not, it still presents itself to be a little bit more ethical. I'm trying to be very careful about how I talk about individuals and how I classify them, because I cannot put Menace and Keon in the same bucket.
Okay, I just want to point out so that uncovering hypocrisy is cleared up for us here. She says that at the beginning of the video, he says this interview was recorded May 10th, 2020. He said he got permission from Leslie Bass to put it out, so he dripped it out 4 days ago. Right. So he kept it 4 days ago. Yeah, it probably meant to say dropped it. So he kept it in his back pocket to keep it burning. Keep the embers burning. Basically.
Yeah. So he really didn't do anything to Steve because Steve couldn't give two fucks, and KJ can give two fucks about that situation. And the only thing that the only person he hurt was Flossie in that situation. Yeah. That's the only person.
Yeah. And he made an
innocent fucking mama who lost her baby. That's who he hurt.
And he made the Karen supporters and the Jason supporters happy because it's a fuck you Steve video.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that video could have been in a completely different light. That part didn't need to be in there.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. I wanted to touch on it because I was eating earlier when I got the invite and I saw that whole situation about the Keon saying that there was that he read the TOS. I don't know what fucking TOS you're reading, buddy, because right here it says under permit. I'm going to read it for you, and I'll say it in Spanish as well, para que entiende. Permissions and restrictions. It's under that, okay? I've got the link. Article number 7, misuse, any reporting, flagging, complaint, dispute, or appeals process, including by making groundless, vexatious, and frivolous submissions. Okay, now if you want me to break it down for you, that means false flagging, mass flagging, all of that stuff falls within that. Okay, it's in the TOS. I'll say it in Spanish. Permisos y restricciones número 7. Usando reportes, banderas, y diputando, I can't even say it all in Spanish. Apelando los procesos, peleando cosas que no son verdad.
Why are you having to think about it?
I don't even know why, because I'm agitated. I'm kind of I walked into this whole thing.
I want to say something right now. That video I could not play on my channel. I could not bring myself to play on that channel, and I'm glad I didn't, because
me too.
outside of the Abe shit, the next morning when I watched it, the whole video was blaming Kim unveiling the mask and Steve of making those screenshots. And I would put my life, and I'm not
So
a
hold
liar.
on, who's Anna White? Anna White says,
let me finish. I would put my life on Steve and Kim had zero to do with those screenshots ever.
100%.
And Kim has gotten blamed for stock accounts and making those screenshots for the last 9 months. All she did was hear about it. And she happened to be a Katie Joy sub at one point in her life, and then a Leslie sub. Her and Steve got dragged so hard. It's so not fair. And that whole video was, I wouldn't even have felt right. And Kim wanted me to play that video, but and she hadn't seen it when she wanted me to play it. I hope she's seen it now. I haven't talked to her, but that video really made it look like her and Steve were guilty when I know in my heart they weren't. And anyone can edit anything to make it look any way.
yeah, of course.
Look at what we'll call him. I think people said M2S. They're calling him now. So look what M2S did. You know what I mean? That's the way he did the just the recent video about comparing.
Can I say one thing, man? Because I know this person's still listening. So Anna White, you just said that we're all about us. Okay, to get over ourselves. So you're fucking telling me that it's okay to talk about a mother and her lost child. Excuse me that I'm going to say this ahead of time, but you can go fuck yourself.
I meant to block her while I go.
Yeah, she's still there.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Well, I wanted to see if she would say
so
one more thing. I'm sure that's a Katie Joy fan.
I don't give a shit what she
because
is.
They have,
you don't do that.
Don't time her out. Let that block.
No,
that
she
bitch.
got timed out. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know
what
did she
messed
say?
up.
I missed it.
Well, because she said that. I'll read it so you can.
Won't let me see
Good
it.
night. Do your talk. Love listening. You all are about yourself. Get over yourself. I'm saying shut up. So, good night to you. We're doing our talk regardless whether you like it or not. Love listening because you know what I mean. And if you're not trolling, I'm sorry, but that sounded like trolling. Get over yourself. I'm saying shut up. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't trolling, I apologize. But if you are trolling,
that was trolling.
What I said.
That was trolling. Whether she's actually a KJ or Uni fan, that was trolling.
You know what I mean? I was eating dinner, man, and I was listening.
Have any heart for someone who lost a baby? Like, what kind of piece of ass are you?
I'm sorry, Mother Funk. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm trying to read her. I'm reading her previous message.
I'm laughing at her saying piece of ass.
I'm trying to watch my language.
I saw that.
So was I, but that really kind of like that.
I don't know if
really,
I'm reading her previous thing, so I don't know exactly what.
No, she said something earlier that I almost blocked her, but I was like, I'll wait. But then I got distracted.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused by what.
Uncovering hypocrisy.
No. See,
you use that wrench tonight, girl.
But I'm looking. It says I hit 12 weeks and miscarriage, so I think she's might be sympathetic about.
It didn't sound sympathetic. What?
Well, like I said, I'm.
So
I'm
she
up
said,
to
"Was Steve not want to call KJ out? Was not want."
So I'm kind of, I'm trying to figure out.
300 seconds, she can come back and explain herself.
You go, girl.
Yeah, see,
I don't think she might not have been trolling. I might have just cursed her out for no reason. I'm so sorry.
That's what I'm trying to say. It looks like she was supporting Pelosi.
So not sure why. Holy shit!
She says, "Good God,
if we made a mistake,
I'm so disgusted. I am.
I'm
she
so
says, "Good
sorry,
God,
man.
I am so disgusted."
So
we
you know what I mean?
Sorry. We're super hyper sensitive to this topic.
Yo, shit, Anna and White. I need to tell you, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I am agitated, and that isn't. I'm sorry, man. So when you come in here, I'm gonna give you a virtual hug, because that was messed up on my behalf. But I was just agitated because I thought that's what you were going at, and then I go back and I'm reading the rest of the content. That's the problem with coming into the chat late.
Yeah, she suffered this loss herself, and she's.
Well, I
like,
hope that when she got timed out, she didn't leave and she's heard us.
So apologize.
Oh, look, because we can actually admit when we're wrong and apologize.
Yeah, she's still here. She's
Okay.
still here.
How can you tell?
You can go up into the participants and what?
Yeah.
So again, Ann White,
So sorry.
you can give me a virtual smack across the face, and I'm gonna give you a virtual hug, and you can DM me and curse me out, and I'll accept everything and anything you have to say.
And if we can get the
She just
chat to
left,
say that, if we can get the chat to say that we're sorry for the loss of, her child.
Yeah.
That
Thank
I mean,
you.
her unborn child.
I would like to say if the chat wants to say anything to me, Joey, Todd, or Comic Nut.
Yeah, she left. Yeah, she left.
Please add us.
Yeah, I'm laying down. I can't even see these computers.
Okay.
It is the organized chaos. This is definitively a very painful and tender story. I think every single one of us here has had severe loss. Like on me, like I said, I come from a big family. I've had two brothers that were violently taken away from me. I had an ex-girlfriend of mine. She went through a miscarriage. My wife now went through a miscarriage. So I understand, and I'm a little bit more on the cold side. You know what I'm saying? And I can see the pain that they were going through, and it killed me more so watching the people around me be affected. It was what killed me. And when I saw that comment, I went a little off hinge, and I should have went back and read, but with everything that's been going on that I've been listening to, getting worked up, listening to it, it's like a horse in the horse race when he's at the beginning and he knows he's going to race. And then when I get into the chat, I'm like, just all gone,
Well, see, I saw something that she wrote earlier, and I had a question about. I was like, and I said, I'm not going to block her yet. I'll wait to see her next comment. But then I got distracted. I didn't see the next comment. So
she might have been, put it this way, she might have been distraught by it, and because she said she's, and she might not have been writing the most eloquent. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
As she's, caught up in her own emotions. So.
Yes.
If we can all maybe we could just give her some hearts and a little bit of love. And I said, she's still here, and I just feel terrible.
Is she here?
Yeah, because I just did one of those ats, and when you do with the at thing, it shows up. She said, I've been your biggest fan. Listen to you while I work. We are just so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
This is the difference
her name Anne or Anna? I'm so sorry.
I think it's Ann.
Ann, like my Ann White.
So again, Ann, I right now I'm welling up a little because I feel so bad. I should have went back and again, the agitation of everything that's gone on, and I flew off the handle. So and a lot of love your way.
Yeah,
and again, that's one of the things about us is that when we're fucking wrong, we can say, hey, you know what, we screwed up. I am so sorry.
I feel like the biggest piece of shit right now.
Oh yeah, me, I'm the one that cursed her out.
That's why I went back and started reading her messages, and I'm like, it doesn't seem like
of what happens when Keon comes in a chat.
Yeah, and you know what? This happened in my.
That's what he tries to do.
He wants to cause discord in people's chats. Yes, he wants to turn us against each other.
This is exactly what he does. That's his MO. He stirs things up.
Modus operandi 101 for Keon. Yep.
Dude, that's a smooth operator, man, when it comes to destruction. So he did it to me in my chat, and then I kind of just let him say what he was going to say, but whatever, man. You know what I mean? Again, my thing, I started getting agitated when he started saying that he had read the TOS and he said that he didn't see anything in there, and it's not under bullying. It's under the permissions and restrictions area of the TOS. He's completely wrong. You know what I mean? As usual. So I just was trying to very ever so slickly and slyly change the subject.
I told them we had a date night, EBJ, for me to go. We're going to study date. We're going to have a study date about the TOS.
Yes, we are. So I'm gonna break it down to you so you understand what's going on, what's allowed, what's not allowed, so that way you can cover your ass. And Joey too needs to be in it. And Todd.
This is just really fun for me. Like I started this channel. I did not think in 6 weeks I'd have almost 700 subs. Never in my life, ever. And y'all are awesome as hell. I love you all. I had the most fun ever here, but I didn't expect this to turn into what it's turned into. Anna's back.
Yeah, I saw her. She wrote up top that she pretty much accepted the apology and thank you for the hearts and warm welcomes. And again, I'm probably going to be apologizing to her every night that I see her name. So Busy's beer fund was there.
Yeah, I just she says Anna White is going there, divorced after 28 years, which has got to be really rough. This is why I am with this group. You're all compassionate, and we're here for you.
It makes me feel worse.
What I'm glad is that she stuck around long enough to hear that we had a mess up, and that we were able to give her our love, because she says she's your biggest.
Why don't I see what fan? You're reading? What timestamp is it?
10:10.
Okay, looking. I don't see it.
Monitor.
I mean, I can't. So she went through that.
There,
after 20, so she might be feeling a little bit alone now, because after 28 years, that's. I mean, when I was just with my ex, my wife that I met, we were together for 10 years. And that's not anywhere near. And it took me a couple of years to get used to her not being around. You know what I mean? Because it's just they're always there, and even if you fought a lot, it's still just that was your family. Yeah, so it was hard. So I can't imagine after 28 years.
Oh yeah, when I first started this channel, my ex-husband, who hates my guts, had 2 massive brain bleed strokes. And died twice on the operating table, and then had to go in the next week and have another stroke fixed or bleed fixed that they couldn't fix the first time. And I cried like a baby. He hates me. We've hated each other for 11 years. I don't want my kid's daddy to die. We were married to each other for 14 years. I love him. I used to say I hate him, but I love him forever in some way, because he gave me the 2 most precious things in my life.
Right.
And, excuse me, the 3, because now I got a grandbaby on the way. And I wouldn't have that if it were him too.
I was about to say, did y'all get back together? What, 3?
No, he's married.
Okay.
The 3rd one's mine.
Yeah.
All right. Where does the 3rd one come from?
that Spanish wife here better not hear that.
I'm gonna get murdered.
Yeah, they don't play it. They don't fool around.
So in all my years, man, I've probably lived about maybe 8 or 9 lives, man. I've been blessed, and one of those lives was when I fought professionally. I spent we lived in Thailand for about 1.5 years when I was training Muay Thai, and my wife trained Muay Thai as well. And
my God, I ain't fucking with her.
Yeah. You definitely better be careful.
Stay away from me. Stay away from me, coming up.
So yeah, she fought in some of the
Muay Thai
circuits over there, local circuits, and she actually, me first though, I had the honor of being a gringo fighting in Lumpini. Lumpini is a how can I explain it? It's like the world's best go and fight there. Right. And I had the
World
honor
Series
of
whatever.
Yeah, I got my ass kicked, but I was able to fight, and I was good enough to make it. And my wife, she was one of the openers. She kicked ass, man. She did really well. So we've got pictures of my.
I would like to say that
Flossie's back, so we love Flossie.
Not the bodybuilder, where they do the flexing their muscles, but the weightlifting competitions. I have a magazine with my name in it 3 times for deadlift, bench press, and squats. I broke the world record, or I broke the record nice. In my weight class. Yes. I used to do that. I loved it.
Yeah, I power lifted, but not professionally. I I did it for
I didn't
for
make
training
money.
for-
I just did it. I would not
Yeah,
pay
no.
them to let me do it, and then I get trophies for in
yeah
return.
tournaments and stuff. No, I did it just for mixed martial arts and other martial arts and stuff like that, just to get explosive movements and stuff like that. That's why we did it. And,
I hope Crystal Flossie will come back and talk.
She's here. Yeah,
yeah, she's here. She's here.
I
she
see
can just
she's
be in a
here.
chat until she's ready to. Well,
Yeah.
she can always walk in because you've already given her.
I'm
and
sorry,
admit it.
Flossie,
Yeah.
that if you got upset. I want to chat, and I told chat I never told you that argument happened after you left the chat the other night because I did not want to upset you. And then his dumbass come in here when you're here. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, of course he does. He always knows what he's doing.
He's very calculated.
But I don't want
He's
people to
very
think
calculating.
I ran to Flossie and said, listen to what she didn't know. Y'all saw she didn't know anything about it because I would not ever upset her like that.
Like I said, and I'm also just glad that like a lot of people are still sending Ann, like because she's been through a lot. She posted that she was married to 28 years to an OCD husband. And,
oh God!
Yeah,
husbands are bad to start with. I can't imagine OCD.
She says divorce is good. 28 years of an OCD husband. Both our daughters changed custody to grandparents.
Divorce was the best thing that ever happened to me. I'll be honest.
Yeah. So I guess it was a tough marriage. So
Flossie said, "No, you didn't tell me anything. I just found out here tonight. I was trying to protect her. I didn't want her to hear. There was no reason to tell her. She wasn't here for it. She doesn't come here often.
Right.
There was no reason to drag her into this drama.
It would have been better off if she never knew. You know what I mean?
It was a lot of drama for 2 days for me. But we love Flossie.
Yeah. And just sorry that we had, she just got put through this, but that's Keon. That's Keon. Keon being Keon.
Yep.
Gumby Joy. He's what a piece of work.
You mean douchebag?
Yeah, well, I tried to. I was going to use the S word, but I'm like trying to clean it up myself. So I changed it from the poo to the work. It's
I'll fill in what you meant to say.
Yeah. It's just man.
And
I'm a truck driver. We can have bad mouths. we can cuss where I work.
Oh well, yeah, but then we're trying to help out.
My channel
Red's
because
channel.
I'm getting mass reported every night of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna do nothing. It'd be all right.
Maybe
I did say that.
Wait,
the background looks like.
I have a question.
Shoot.
For comment nut. If I get my channel shut down, I can't start a new channel or stream anywhere else, right? For a while. So should I?
No, that's if you get permabanned.
So I should go. So should I go ahead and start another channel now for when this one gets shut down because it
won't get shut down because you're again. And anytime somebody does that, okay.
Well, you had me going to YouTube, Team YouTube, and I saw a lot of people saying my channel got shut down, and there's no reason for it.
Right.
I saw a bunch.
Yeah, no. They're no, but again, they're very meticulous on who they're going to shut down and why they're going to shut down because they don't want to risk. Even though
they
you're
ain't
just
shut her down yet after the bullshit she does.
But here's the other thing as well is that when you cover your tracks well, they really are like, okay, so if you delete a video after it's been, after you say something dumb, they have the capability of going back and looking at that video, but because it's already gone, they're like, well, screw it. We're not.
It's only privated. It's not gone. She didn't delete it.
Oh, okay. Well, and that's a whole different issue.
Right.
But again, you just like I'll go over everything. I'm not asking. This is me. This is your internet hubby. Not asking. I'm telling you, we're going to sit down for 30 minutes.
He's being bossy. I like it.
I am being bossy. Yeah.
But I tried to explain to her that because what's her name? She's trying to push this narrative like Haiti, Karen is pushing the narrative that live stream is somehow different from a
It's not.
pre-recorded.
It's not. It's
not in the eyes of YouTube.
It's in the eyes of anything. In any,
it's the
any
same.
type FCC, the rules and the law.
Well, yeah, but what I was saying, YouTube can make their own TOS.
They
but
can.
Right,
not
but
a-
a broadcast is a broadcast.
Yeah, but
is a
I'm
broadcast.
they're
just
not
saying
going to go.
they can make their own TOS and say, well, if you do a live stream, then they could look at it differently from copyright law. It's, you know what I'm trying to say was my point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, but the thing is that the law encompasses a certain, criteria of what each video. You know what I mean? Like, this is allowed here, and this is what you can do with this particular video. And YouTube isn't going to go beyond the scope of that law, because if they do, then as a creator, you can actually sue them because they're going beyond what the law is saying. So you're kind of like, they're stifling your First Amendment. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but there is no First Amendment with a private. That's only when the government is
but
regulating your speech.
This guy, Trump, just signed an executive order.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah,
okay.
Here, I'll put it into the chat as a link, and you can.
What did fucking the orange orangutan baby do this time?
He actually loosened up the laws. Well, not loosened them up. Where how can I explain it? I'll just put it up so you can read it, because I know I'm gonna butcher it.
So I just wanted to say to Anne, we're sorry again, because she says you ladies rock. I'm not a lady, but so depressed before. So I think when we were attacking her, we must have depressed her, because she is one of Red's Big's fans, and we were attacked.
I'm
so
sorry.
Well, my parents were married 26 years before they got divorced.
So
Mine
yeah,
were married
I'm
for
38
28 years.
I'm 38 years married.
Mine were
And
married
she
for
says-
28 years, and my mama waited till I was 18 to leave. It was April. No, wait. She left in like February, and my birthday was in April before I turned 18. And I was like, you didn't do me any favors. You taught me what anxiety was by making me listen to y'all fight when I was 6, 7, 8. And she would call her friend to come pick her up, take her to a different county to stay with her mom. Like, no. Sometimes splitting up is the right thing to do.
But she
they
just posted
waited
that
for it to.
married 38 years. Hit me up. Yeah.
Amzie.
I just uploaded
If
it.
Amzie's still in the chat, I just sent you a link. I need someone to read the chat for me, because Dottie's not here.
Yeah, we need our Amy Hogan, because that's what she does on another channel. She just kind of
We
looks
need our
at.
Dottie. Amzie, go get that link, girl. I know she'll join if she's here. I think I sent her ass the link already, though. What time is it in, like, I'm on the East Coast. What time is it on the West Coast? It's 3 or 4 hours early.
3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours.
I thought it was 4. She's
No.
in Washington.
It's 4 if
No.
you're in Hawaii.
Yeah, no, that's like 7 or something like that.
Yeah, like if you're in like the Pacific Islands.
So it's 7:30 out, 7:24 over there.
Yeah, because Steve will be on at like midnight, and he'll be like, "It's only midnight," and I'm like, "Bro, it's like 3:30," and he's like, "It's midnight," and I'm like, "Bro, it's 3:30." The whole 3 hours. And Chesh and all of us are on the East Coast.
Okay, Mother Funk, I guess, understands this a little bit.
Yeah,
She
I'm gonna
says-
send her the that's what I'm looking for right now. I had to do it in 2 parts. I was trying not to, but it's only allows 200 characters, so
Right.
I'm gonna have to do this super quick, like copy the other part and then put it in there so she can read this small excerpt from the actual executive order. That it pertains to not just I understand that it's not going towards TOS, but a private company can't go beyond the bounds of the law, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I just wanted, I gotta get it. So I'm not sure, Red might know who this is, but fucking Rankin is in the chat.
Oh my God!
I'm fucking
no,
raking.
No, I'm fangirling. What the fuck? Are you serious? Are you
That's
kidding?
what
Are you
Organized Chaos just said this.
kidding?
She said, to tell that that.
Oh my god!
Yo, did fucking Taylor Swift just walk in
I
this
just
bitch
wet
or
my
something?
pants.
Like, what just
Oh my
happened?
God. If that girl's in my chat, I am.
Who?
I'm fucking.
I'm fucking
Is
raking.
the best.
Oh yeah, she's right here, man.
Oh my god, I love you and Anon.
She's like,
are my
she's got
favorites.
like the green face of Janelle on
I just
fucking.
wet my pants. Oh my gosh.
So can you elaborate on who this is? Because I'm not familiar.
Okay, y'all hear me always talking about my hatters, and I share a lot on this channel about the hatters.
The hatter. Yeah.
Her and Anon Mafioso are my idols. And Anon has helped me so much. She has actually helped me, and I'll send her videos and she'll help me edit them to post. But oh my God. That she ain't really here. Are you serious?
She just laughed. Laugh out loud.
I love her. Yeah. She's also a lawyer, by the way.
Okay.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Hey, I'm fucking raking. Since you're here, did you see that she TOS'd me last night and told everyone to report me against TOS standards, and I didn't do anything wrong?
She flagged.
Yeah, she broke TOS.
She told
to tell
people
other
to
people
mass
to
flag
go
me, and I wasn't doing nothing wrong. Oh, I can't believe she's here. Is that really her?
Yeah.
Is there a way to approve?
No, there isn't. It really isn't. No, they got rid of that feature of being able to go to that person's page, the channel. So.
I feel like Taylor Swift's actually in my chat right now.
Right, I was like, did Taylor Swift just walk in this motherfucker? Like, what happened?
I love her. Oh my gosh, you don't understand.
So is that is her avatar? Is that an Andorian? What is this? This looks like something from Star Trek.
Is it
I'm not
green?
sure.
Is Janelle Evans' face
it's Janelle.
green? Janelle, the team mom. Joey, that's the team mom that held the sign in the road that you were talking about. We're going to start talking about them soon.
Except for that's Janelle like 10 years ago when she didn't look like she ate 3 other Janelles.
Oh my God.
I want to know.
That's so wrong.
I want to know how.
So she wrote something.
I want to know how she ended up here.
She says,
Joey, check your DMs.
Okay. She says, I saw that, and there is a way to report it as long as you have a link, regardless of if it's private. I was looking for it earlier, but got caught up with work. Yeah, I haven't been able to find a link to actually report it. I have the link to the
video.
No, to report for reporting. I have the link to the video, but not to report it.
Okay.
But you know, her idol says, I saw that, and there is a way to report it as long as you have a link, regardless of if it's private. I was looking for it earlier, but got caught up with work. Because she's a real lawyer.
So do you agree that she fucked me over last night?
Well, the TOS says
I can change that, sweetheart. Just Brit said, can we please not look at KJ's face?
Yeah, everybody was saying, I got it, so I'll just
That's what I just DM'd you.
they were saying that it looks like she's supervising our chat. Someone organized chaos said that. It's like
she's staring at me. Change the picture.
I'm so happy she came here.
She's looking at me. I don't like it.
Well, she's actually looking at my Voltrons here.
Yeah, I don't like it. But I don't like it.
I wish she would come talk to us. I would send her a link in a skinny minute.
Be in here for 10 seconds and fucking flip out.
I lost my mind like it was like Will Smith or some shit. Right? Beyonce's up in
here a little bit.
Beyonce's up in here. What the fudge?
Yeah, it's like, what happened?
Whoa. Look, she is.
She just fangirled on her.
Oh my God, I did. I'm embarrassed. I have a trial in December, so I'm really busy lately. I'll look for the duration. Oh,
hey,
we love
I'm effing ranking. I'm here. Check out this link. I'm gonna put in the chat, and then go to permissions and restrictions, and go down to Article 7, and you'll see
can't believe
what
she's
I've been
here. I'm like, what?
No,
the
but
hell?
it's Dottie. Hi, Dottie.
Hey, Dottie.
Dottie's here.
Hey guys,
Dottie.
If you can,
Dottie.
if,
I'm fucking raking is in my chat stream right now.
I saw that. I love I'm fucking raking because she is the bomb. Diggity.
I feel like I just met like somebody.
There's
famous.
a celebrity in the house.
Yes, I love her. Her and Anon are my peeps.
You guys are like the ultimate
Twitter
hatters, and we
Oh my
love
God.
you.
I love them. I hop in their DMs and they're so busy. I know they don't even listen to me, but I still do.
Look at you, Little Red. 140 in the house. Woo, woo,
They're here
woo.
because Anon's here. I ain't lying.
Anon's here too?
I mean, I'm fucking raking. I'm sorry.
It's the same thing.
They're awesome.
Claire.
I was gonna say, it's been like in a one between 135, 150 for like an hour now. You know, it's been high.
You guys always have so much fun on dark nights. I'm jealous. I'm sitting outside of a bar right now so I can hear everybody.
Otherwise,
and yes, we kicked ass tonight. Woo,
all right.
Woo, woo.
Hell yeah.
You didn't take
We played
anybody's
the first
out?
place team in the league and we won. Yep.
There's a US version. It's the same thing. It just the top changes, like some of the articles change and stuff like that. I accidentally put the one for Great Britain. And then
Dottie, honey, you're muted.
I am?
Okay,
Yeah,
now you're not.
No, what it is
How's this?
sometimes if you're looking at the video, you were looking at a video that was a few seconds ago. So it's kind of
okay.
I had headphones in and they suck, so that might be the problem. I'll take them out.
it's so
Yay,
cool that
organized chaos. Hi, hi, Flossie. You better be safe, girl. I saw that hurricane.
I'm so glad that she came here. Dottie, did you hear Flossie questioning Keon earlier?
No, I totally missed it. What happened?
She schooled him and he shut the hell up real quick.
Yep.
Yes, Flossie, you put that boy in his place.
Yes.
Well, people are Luna Horizon said, Dottie, I love to play darts, but I'm not very good at all. But congrats, girl. Well, I have a hat trick tonight and then 2 outs. Well, my partner Amber had 4 outs. She kicked the booty. So we did good.
See, she's already doing her regular job of reading the chat already. She came in here for 2 seconds and she's already.
Habit. Sorry.
No. She was looking for somebody to do it. Just a few minutes ago, it was like, we need somebody to be our Dottie and read the chat, And you came right in and just picked right up where you left off.
Well, I have good news. Next week's the last week of dart season, so I'll be here on Wednesdays.
I didn't even know there was a season for darts.
Well, it's a summer. There's many seasons for darts. This was a summer league, and it's ending next week. So.
Yeah, but does your fiance think that's a good thing? Or not?
He's in the bar, probably wondering where the fuck I am. He's
like, damn it, you're out there talking to those people, weren't you?
You're obsessed, he tells me. He goes, why are you always talking to your peeps? He says, I'm talking to my peeps.
At Team YouTube has been replying all day to, I guess, a lot of the uploads.
Have they? Oh,
yeah, so another one here says, thanks for bringing this to our attention. When something is flagged or reported on YouTube, it won't automatically be taken down right away. A flag just means our team will review the content and only be removed if it violates the guidelines. So, and then,
yeah, but like, are they going to take a look at KJ's and all those people filing?
Everybody's been.
Yeah, there's
everybody's been doing at Team YouTube all day.
I'm not asking people to report her. Someone needs to mute. I'm not.
That's me.
It's me. I'm sorry. I'll mute.
I'm not asking people to report her. I'm saying if you see any violations on Team YouTube, at Team YouTube, because that's what Karens do. Let's be Karens.
Funny we have to go on Twitter to at Team YouTube to fix shit on their platform.
Yeah, but even big creators, I hear them say the same thing. They're all like, until like a YouTube gets bombed on Twitter, they don't do anything.
Right? Like you gotta that sounds like so ridiculous.
Well, what it means is they start looking bad because it's all over Twitter, and that's when they react. So long as it's a dirty little secret in-house, they don't have to do anything. But now when, hundreds or thousands of people are seeing it, then they're like, okay, we got to address this. I just wanted to say, Ann White says that we don't have to apologize. She's a new listener. you all have been amazing. So I'm glad that she actually feels welcome after what happened.
Yeah,
because
I've been apologizing in the text like over and over again.
But it's like if I want Joey to talk to me, I go bug the shit out of his brother until his brother made him talk to me. Like it makes no sense. Like
yeah, it doesn't.
Would think you'd be able to bug the shit out of YouTube on YouTube and get responses, but
there's really no way to do it. Everything's automated on YouTube.
Yeah, I know, it's so ridiculous. They're all robots. It's all AI. It's all AI. There's no real people in YouTube.
So, but I'll tell you what, though, they did get in contact with me over that whole situation that happened with what I wrote on the Facebook thing. And they actually wrote me and they were like, for the first email was telling me that there was like a flag. And then the next email was saying that they found no fault. And that was it. I mean, it wasn't even like, it was just like, you're in the clear. Boom. I was like, what the hell? That was such a freaking weird email, man. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So I want to just make a request to the channel. Can we like not ever give Keon one bit of oxygen again? He walks in and he just gets banned immediately. You know what I mean? Especially after what he did to Flossie tonight. So do we not have to play games with him anymore? And
yeah, he's done.
Okay.
Dead. His dad's dead.
Makes me happy.
That's not Sunny Bum. Out. Talk about somebody's dead mom, you're out. Talk about somebody's dead kid, you're out.
We're talking about somebody's dead anything.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Hitler or something.
Sounds like she's doing laundry again, or whatever she was doing last night.
Okay, I was like, who's in the kitchen? And you're like, somebody's doing laundry. Sounds like somebody's rifling through pots and pans looking for that one fucking pan that they need.
Gotta mute that stuff.
It's like, where's my cookie sheet? I knew it was in here.
I don't know how to mute it because when I hit the
it's
mute,
like she's banging them together.
You just go on the what do you call it?
When I hit mute, people tell me it mutes the actual meat, but it doesn't mute the chat. So it's fucking.
No, you can mute just yourself if you on your you go on your profile.
No, I get messages saying you didn't mute yourself.
Okay.
It's like, have you seen the muffin pan? The muffin pan, muffin pan? Have you seen the muffin pan?
Can I?
I know who the muffin man is.
Under the sink.
Can I cook myself dinner after work while I'm watching?
You can do that all day.
You could actually do that before you come on instead of coming right on.
No, because it'll be 9:30 before I got online.
Okay.
I get home at 10 minutes to 8, and we go live at 10 minutes to 8.
And Just Jamie says she's trying to find her pizza pan, y'all. Jeez.
Jesus.
Yeah, we need that.
Can I make me a
special
Stouffer's
pan.
French bread pizza?
She's finding all 7 of her pizza pans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them all.
I was actually taking the trash out.
Oh, Jesus.
A lot of beer cans in there. A lot of metal.
So that needs to be done while you're streaming, right? Yeah. Okay.
I cook a lot of Stouffer's meals.
Hey guys, I'm gonna run for now because my fiance demands it. So
I was how you were getting away with it because I'm sure this one's not going over well with him right now.
he came outside because I'm sitting outside of bar. He goes, "What are you doing?" Talking to your pizza. I'm like, "Yo." Because we're waiting for the dartboard. We came to a different bar and the dartboard was being used. We're waiting for that game to end. So now the game's over and he wants me to play darts. So I will still be in the chat, but I can't talk. Sorry.
Well, heaven forbid you talk to him while you're not.
Well, he gets mad at me. Holy shit! All right, guys.
She would have said that,
but I love you all.
She wouldn't have said that if she was sober.
I'm not drunk. I'm happy. There's a difference.
Right.
Hey, you know you need aiming fluid when you shoot darts, right?
Aiming fluid.
It's aiming fluid. I'm for real. That's called Rumple Mints.
Yeah. I call it social lubrication.
Oh no, I call it Rumple Mints. That's aiming fluid right there. I had a hat trick tonight, so
you make. Ann White is going to bed. You make sure you come back. We will definitely remember who you are when we see you in chat again.
Oh yeah.
Good night, everybody. I'll still be in chat.
Okay.
Good night, sweetheart.
All right. Hey, we check your DM.
Yeah, because I can't dance. Yeah, what?
Who check who?
You, Joey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't dance worth shit, but you let me get about 2 or 3 Jack and Cokes in me, and I'm the dancingest person you ever seen. It's called social lubrication.
Oh yeah, I saw this. I saw this today on Twitter. Actually, let's see if I can pull.
Yes, she did, Shens. No matter who disagreed with her, she definitely made the right decision.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, Shens was asking why Flossie was crying, so I told her, you know, it was about Keon and that effing video.
Right.
And she said, "Oh no, I knew Reds made the right choice not to play it last week."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
no
all
matter
we
who.
did was delay the inevitable, but at least we didn't break
And
that ice.
I hope everybody understands why you didn't play it now.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
No,
who got
look at
mad at you, who unsubbed,
Right.
you could get those subs back.
The people that got mad at me were saying they had Flossie's permission. I'm not going to say, but they said they have
That
Flossie's.
video was disrespectful.
They have
and it
Flossie's
was
permission
disgusting.
to defend themselves, and I said you can defend yourselves on your own damn channel. I'm not going to do that. 15 minutes after she left my chat. Period.
Oh, I didn't know we lost subs or we lost mods and shit. Like I didn't know that had happened. I must not have been here.
Couple of mods, I think.
I don't think it was very many.
It was 3.
I must not have been here. What is that on the screen? Sorry.
If they want to be mad
Oh my
about
God,
that, then they can go be mad somewhere else.
Right. What the fuck is on my screen right now?
That's
You like that? You like that?
What the
like
fuck
that,
is
Todd. You know you
that?
like
What the fuck is? It's a horse and Uni's leg under KJ's head. What
Oh, I didn't see the head. I didn't see the head.
I can
What
I
the
can explain the horse.
on Twitter today.
The horse
What the-
is from Kale Lowry from Teen Mom's naked photo shoot when she was pregnant with her last kid. She did a naked photo shoot with that horse.
And Uni's got a weird look on his face coming out from under that leg.
And that's
What the
KJ. That's KJ making fun of TikTok videos, and she wanted to be sexy that night and throw her leg up.
Oh, when she was making fun of Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie, and she couldn't say their name. She was like, it's like Charlie something and Dixie and like D'Amelio's. It's D'Amelio, you fucking idiot. It's Charlie and Dixie. Like, how do you
Watch
not
them out.
know? Like, okay, boomer. Like, how do you not know Charlie? Like, how do you not know TikTok? Like, my God, you fucking boomer. Sorry.
I'm Generation X, and I watch the crap out of that TikTok.
Right?
'Cause I
Like,
get
how do you
content
not
out of
know?
it, man. So I'm dropping another video tonight, and it's about the vegan teacher. You're gonna love it. So make sure it's not up as of yet, but it will be.
And who's the vegan teacher?
You'll see, man. She is a vegan Nazi, dude. She's like the spokesman for PETA. Oh my God, it's horrible.
Dude, PETA oh my God, PETA. Don't even get me started with PETA.
Do you watch? Does anybody watch? It's like Butterworth or something, like the guy from. He's from Australia. He's very politically incorrect. He's always making fun of vegans. He makes fun of vegans a lot. Kind of goes after feminists too. He's very politically. He's funny though. He really is. Let me see what the guy's name is. I'm gonna have to take a look really quick because I always get his notifications. That's right. I can't see him here. I got to go to my other browser, which has my my old Joey D. Because that's what I was always used to.
Joey D in the weekly top 40.
Joey D and the Starlighters. I remember there used to be like a sign on a road called Route 280. And I guess he was like a local. He would appear somewhere around there, but it was a billboard. You know what I mean? Instead of sign, if you remember, big billboard.
It's like
Joey D and the Starlighters.
It's like Chuck D in the weekly top 40, but Joey D in the weekly top 40.
Well, it was like a band. You know what I mean? And,
like a local band.
Yeah. So let me see. I'm sure he just did one. He always does. He does like almost every day. He does one. I usually try and watch them because they're only like 10-minute videos, but they're usually pretty funny. Because he just like totally makes fun of people and just totally busts on. I should introduce you to a couple of since you know, I remember you've talked about the supporting China thing. You know what I mean, not to support them. And there's a couple of one was an American, and one was a guy from South Africa, and they lived there for like 10 years. They basically just got forced out recently because they used to not, you know, talk about some of the bad things. Usually they were talking about the good stuff. You know what I mean? They would tour like China on motorbikes and stuff, and show you like the real China, and it would just be like, you know, or like some of the scams, how like, you know, if you ever meet like some Chinese woman who comes up to you, she's all friendly to you and wants to take you to like a tea, if you're a tourist, and takes you to a tea house, you're gonna get ripped off because they're gonna like suddenly charge you like a lot of money for that tea, and if you don't pay up, there's some big guys at the door, and you're not getting out of there till you pay up, or they'll take you to like an ATM. And so the guy's name is, oh yeah, okay, he did a video about her too.
Who?
The vegan Karen.
Oh,
Is that what you're talking about? Vegan teacher. She's a teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
She's like this, like blonde with big glasses.
So, yeah. So my video was supposed to drop 3 days ago, but my editor decided to take his sweet time. So I'm no longer the first one to drop a video. I'm like the third.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. He dropped one 20 hours ago.
So everybody needs to go onto my channel and then write a comment and tell my editor to get off of his rear end and get on it.
Who's your editor?
Oh, he's a dude who lives like probably 4 miles down, not even 3 miles down the road. But he'll see that and then he'll be like, oh, I gotta get off of my butt.
Right.
But he, you
gotta be first.
Yeah. That's why I'm always looking for stuff. I'm always on TikTok and I'm always here and I'm always there. And I'll drop these videos and then he takes a couple days to put them out. And I'm like, dude, you can't do that, man. They're all time sensitive.
Yeah,
for sure. Like I've got 5 videos that never went up, and one of them was, I was up and President Trump, like at 1 o'clock in the morning, threw a tweet out saying that he was going to shut down TikTok.
1 o'clock in the morning.
And I went on and I talked about it real quick and sent it to him, and we never put it out because it took like 3 days. And I was like, what's the point? It's not,
if you want to come in here and start trouble, I mean, just why come in here at all?
So what's going on?
So Shen's hit her, but she says, Peekaboo said,
it was Peekaboo.
I tell the truth without going live. You don't know how to be truthful. I'm keeping record of your lies to expose it all at once. You're a liar. Yes, you are. Yes, you a. They accept Keon here, no standards. Actually, no. We don't accept Keon here anymore.
Yeah, Keon is the standard.
He will be banned.
So Keon is her standard bearer. Is that what you say?
Apparently.
Oh God.
Apparently, she has no standards.
I've already had to block that bitch once and unblock her.
Why are you unblocking? Just leave her blocked. If you actually block these people, they must have been troublemakers because we usually let them go pretty far. So.
She came back. She goes directly to Twitter and whines that she got mistreated.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm keeping record of your lies, and so is it?
What does she mean by they accept Keon here, no standards?
What?
I don't understand that. They accept Keon here.
I think she was kind of complaining that earlier that we give too much Keon too much oxygen, but that's the end of
Yeah, we did. We gave him too.
Well, yeah, that's you because I didn't want him here. Period.
Flossie came in and said she wanted to talk to Keon.
Yeah, so you got to respect, yeah.
No, but it's a few times that he's come in and you're like, nope, don't block. Because as soon as he came in, I wanted to get rid of him. You're like, no, don't do that.
Well, I try.
Yeah,
Mother Funk said, "Oh my God, Peekaboo, hurry the fuck up with your expose." No, it's going to take her as long as Unirock to make that because it took him a year to make his documentary.
I want to know who y'all think Peekaboo is because
I don't know, but I know she wrote
Yeah,
right here.
right.
It's crazy how much credit you give Keon. You want him to be recognized here and give him more and more time. Keon deserves nothing.
You're
This
right.
channel lives for Keon. They love
Yeah.
Keon. We don't love Keon at
Right.
all. But
We
again,
thought
like when he comes onto
I
my
thought
channel, I
maybe
try to
he could be a
listen.
decent person because I've seen him be a decent person in
Where?
Comic
Where?
Nuts
My channel.
That's where.
Oh.
In mine,
And
he's
you
always
weren't there. I was there, Joey. I saw
yeah,
it.
no, he's
He
always.
acted like
I'll
he
be
had
honest
sense.
with you. In my
Got an
channel, he's always
agenda, though,
nice.
but you know he's got an agenda though. That's why he's being nice in your channel for a reason only. So who are we hearing here? Oh, that's Dottie. Oh no, that's you, Red. Who's
It won't
who are we
me.
hearing? Oh no, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the feed, which is behind.
Is there some? Is there? Is,
I just know about Keon from, like I said,
did someone
the
go
guy-
live
the
tonight
guy
that didn't play or something?
the guy pretended to be Gumby Joy so he could talk to Steve in private because Steve thought he was talking to because Gumby Joy let his account go, and Keon snapped up that account and talked to him in private. So
I don't
Steve
know
was,
if that's true because Steve knew that Matt was leaving that account before Matt left that account because Matt and me and Steve all talked about it before he left that account. So
yeah. Well, I didn't play. What do you call it? I didn't play. But I
I
remember
don't
that
think he tricked Steve.
they were, what's his name was.
He may have tried
Crow.
to, but
He was crowing about it on Uni's channel for a while. About how he tricked Steve. You know what I mean? So I don't
think he
know.
tricked Steve.
Okay, so I got one to play then. Here we go. Let me just make sure this is not. Yep. Okay. This guy seemed he kind of ripped up Uni pretty good about him making fun of the two. He made a good argument about how he picked these people for a specific reason. So I think this is a good one to watch.
Let's
And
listen.
he pointed out how he let Kyle be his little. He was playing good cop and Kyle was bad cop. Is essentially what he says.
Wow.
And that tells you how bad, you know what I mean? When Kyle's the good cop. Hold on, okay, here we go. Because Kyle was being just total biatch.
Those that T dude.
Before we get into the video, please do not send hate to anybody mentioning this video. All opinions are my own, and opinions are not facts. This video is just for entertainment purposes only. So, what are we talking about today? Today we're going to be talking about Unirock's live stream. Unirock posted a live stream a few days ago that was titled, "We watch Katie Joy criticism videos and Kyle Curtis addresses recent incident." So, in this live stream, they randomly picked two videos that
The little mini me air quotes, that's pretty good. This guy does it. I thought he did a really good job. This guy, he seems to do a good job of this.
that came up in their search that were criticizing Katie Joy. And Unirock had this guest, Kyle Curtis.
Can you guys check the chat to make sure that the audio is okay?
Yeah, it is. I can hear it. Yeah, I don't know about the chat, but I got it. It sounds good.
I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he's a former YouTuber that used to have a YouTube channel but doesn't anymore. And this guy was also given his opinions on these videos. And this guy literally had no filter. And Unirock was acting like he was the nice guy in this live stream. Which to me, I think it was done on purpose, having this guy on his live while they were watching these criticism videos so that Kyle could humiliate them while Unirock was acting like he was Mr. Nice Guy in the scenario. You'll see once we get into these.
Now you see what a stretch that is. That Unirock, Jason is the nice guy. Like, no.
Everyone says the audio is good.
Yeah, Kyle gives no fucks because Kyle is not going to be on the internet anymore. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't care.
He's gonna be on until the case is over, and he's milking the Steve. You know what I mean? This hate train. The only thing, like I said, I still don't think his petition's going to be successful, but if that is actually successful, then he's going to milk it for like another 6-9 months.
Yep. Take advantage of the C19.
Videos. Before we start with the videos, there's something I want to point out because
this was a great point. I want everybody to look. All right.
LilRed, do you mind if I drop the link for this video in the chat?
I was about to do that too.
Please.
Yeah, do that. Everybody do me a favor and go over there after you're done here and watch it again and hit a like on it, just so that way she can get likes and views
subscribe.
on it.
Yeah. And
Please.
if you can, just let it run in the background because they don't know, they don't care. You can mute it and just let it run because it's a view as far as they're concerned, and the view time will add up for this guy, so that will help him as well. But this is a great point that he makes out, and he I still want to know how he did this myself. I'm kind of curious.
Me too.
This was very, very strange. So I actually saw this in my recommended because it was like a planned time where the live stream was going to happen. And it was funny because when I clicked on it, the thumbs down on this video was 33 thumbs down. I thought that was really funny. I posted a tweet on Twitter and I tagged Unirock in the tweet. And the tweet was this. So as you can see here, it clearly shows 33 thumbs down when I screenshotted this. And I did this because I thought it was really hilarious that it already had 33 thumbs down on the video. But shortly after I tweeted this out, it got changed. How
did this happen?
I have no idea.
Comment
and
nut.
it's weird if it was a glitch.
How did this happen?
Channel.
How did he change it from 33 unlikes to none?
That is a great question. Was it on the YouTube channel itself?
Did he just?
Somebody actually answered me in the chat about that.
He changed the like
because
views.
he went and deleted everybody that gave a downvote.
So
you can't do that.
He deleted their comment.
You can turn,
and it makes them.
It doesn't matter because your downvote and your comment are two separate things.
I think you can go into your settings and turn off the down and up votes.
You can do that, and then it sets it to 0 again. It'll reset it.
So that's what he did. Okay, that's what. So we'll have to answer that in his comment section. We'll have to. So is this Shane Dawson with a cigarette in his mouth? What is this? His avatar here? Because I don't think that's him.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's Shane Dawson. Because on his page, he actually is on Shane's side.
Okay.
It says that on his Twitter page.
Okay.
It's Shane Dawson.
So that's what he did. So he went into his studio, and it's funny that he had 33 downvotes before it even started. But Unirock always says, Jason always says, well, you guys are stupid because that's the same as a like, which it is. Technically, it is as far as YouTube only cares about the engagement. So
that's all they care. They don't care about the ups or downs.
Right. So long as you voted one way or another, but I guess Jason does care about the appearance.
Glitch on the thumbs down, so it's very, very strange to me. But after a couple hours, it changed to this. So it went from 33 to 1 thumbs down. How odd is that? I just wanted to point that out because it was very, very strange. And I tagged Unirock in my original tweet. So it's just it's a very big coincidence that it changed. And that was specifically what I tweeted out. But anyways, you guys can draw your own conclusions to that. Let's get into this live stream.
You know that Katie, she's up to 120,000 subs the last time I looked. And she gets a lot of people that make videos to complain about her. I would use the word criticism, Kyle, but I've yet to find an actual video that somebody wasn't, one, trolling, or two, just complaining.
So I'm going to stop it right there because there's a ton of videos online that show actual facts about Katie with evidence.
Yeah, a shit ton of videos
that I come across. And there is more than just this, but these videos show actual evidence to back things up that they're saying, as well as giving opinions. And Unirock, you chose to pick 2 channels that were straight up giving their opinions because you knew you could pick them apart easy.
Look, there we see one of our girls, right? This is right. I can't remember what the name is. This is that. You see the avatar that I'm holding. She's got 2 videos about her. Without a thought or something. What's her name?
Deep in a thought.
Deep in a thought. Yep. So
deep in a thought.
Yep.
Deep in a thought. Where's she? She disappeared. I haven't seen her in a while.
No, she's around. I talked to her.
And is this a BX Beast Boy? That doesn't look like his avatar, is it?
Yeah,
yes,
it is.
That's him.
It is?
No,
okay.
no, the one to the right is. The one to the right of that is. Like the one that says sorry, Karen.
Yeah, that's BX.
The bottom, that's BX right there.
The one down here?
Both
On the
of
bottom
them.
of it?
The one above it
Oh.
is too.
Oh, so these two with the little circle, that's his? Okay.
No, that's not his. That's
That is
only,
his.
There's only one of his that's there.
That's his.
The one with the
What's
the
the one
spiral?
above it? That's him.
No. Those two, no, she just put his avatar in the thumbnail. But if the actual
okay.
video that's his is the one that says "Sorry, Karen," that's the only one that's actually his. Go
And
to the
look-
left.
Oh, okay.
Go to the left to "Sorry,
okay.
Karen."
Oh, this one here, right? Yeah, okay. But look, there's your fan. There's your girl.
That's my girl. She's in the chat still. I'm fangirling. I'm like a Swiftie.
Because there was nothing to back anything up that they're saying. They are just doing commentary while doing their makeup, and you did it on purpose.
The reason why we chose these videos is they were in the top of the search when I searched through them, along with a couple others. And when I clicked on a couple of the other videos in the search, I noticed that very quickly one of the dudes was just lying through his teeth
Total
about all the
lie.
shit that
Yep,
happened
Lying
to
through his
select
teeth.
video.
He's such a
And right here,
liar.
I think he's referring to BX Beast Boy, but you know what? In his video, he didn't have to reference video clips and stuff like that because there's videos online proving everything he says is true. And I will give you one of those videos right now because one of them is mine. And you're full of crap because this video comes up in searches because it is very, very heavy in the views right now. 2 weeks ago, it got posted and there's already 5,000 views on it. So Unirock, you targeted Brit Glow because BX Beast Boy did a reaction to her. And what you're trying to do is humiliate her because he did the reaction on her. Your points of saying that these two videos were the only two that were close to facts is just BS because you know they're giving their opinion. You know they don't have actual like video evidence to back anything up that they're saying. You did it on purpose. There is no way neither you or Katie have seen this video. And if you would react to this video, you would have nothing to say about it because everything is backed up in this video.
And then one other of the videos was
He wouldn't let anybody talk for more than 20 seconds, and then they would interrupt her to humiliate her.
He points that out, how he never like lets anything, because he doesn't do that when he played that when he was trying to counter. This was the first what Menace used in his video. He interrupted the thing that, you know, everything that guy. It was what Steve and his friends were talking, and he would play like a second, 2 seconds of it, and would talk for like a minute. You know what I mean? He never let anything play through, so it was like break up all the continuity of what was going on, and he interjected all of his, you know, his brain farts into what was happening.
Let's listen.
Was so out in left field that I wouldn't even play it on my channel for any reason. So the reason I chose these two individuals is because I think it's the closest thing to just somebody making a criticism that I can find that's actually backed up by some ability to fact check it. You're right, because let me use an example. Another one of the videos that I saw, a guy was trying to say him and Katie got into an issue, and he started to describe what happened, but he was very quick to leave out everything that he had done and just basically tried to frame everything as if he was attacked.
Not true.
So he's talking about BX, isn't he?
Yeah.
Comic?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
True at all, but okay, continue.
He was bullied by her, and no evidence, didn't really show anything, just a lot of his words.
Again, he didn't have to because there's video evidence to back everything up on his channel and online from other videos that other people have made. And I'm not the only one that's made a video on the situation. But okay, continue.
But to that kind of charge, I would need evidence, or I wouldn't be able to, you know, back him to listen to it. These videos are more of the stuff where it's opinion based.
I'll be right back.
Jason does, and it's, you know, it's just amazing to hear this part though. Well, I need evidence. Like, when does this happen? When has Jason ever needed evidence? So we'll just wait for her to come back. So we're not just going on without her.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
Joey, the editor that I use besides oh my god,
Oh
the
crap.
first editor that I use for my videos is Adobe. Not Adobe. What the hell am I talking about, man? Where's it at? I can't remember the name of it, man.
Because I was asking if you used
yeah, the other day.
Yeah, I was using.
So I use Adobe Premiere. That
right.
And then I also use Camtasia. That's the other one for like if I want a quick just throw it together. Camtasia is pretty solid.
So have you ever used DaVinci or not? Have you ever tried?
No, I have not.
It looks pretty complex. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I've never used it. I know God dog, it's Adobe Premiere is like.
Well, that's the bomb. Yeah, that's whatever. Yeah. That's you paid for that though, right? That's kind of a. Okay, all right. We won't talk about that. All right, we won't talk about
that. But though Camtasia's definitely paid for.
Like, hey, now Adobe's expensive.
Yeah, Premiere is like really expensive. Yeah, that's why.
It's like $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the version you get.
Everything Adobe is like super expensive. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Like all the Photoshops. You know what I mean? That's why I used to use. I bought Lightroom because that was like a lot. It was just a lot cheaper. I think $100 or something like that.
Do I have to leave? No. Sorry, my son was talking to me. No.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I know I'm not going out early in the morning tomorrow. Sorry about that.
No problem. I'm just waiting for her to come back. Well, if she comes back, we'll see. I guess we could just go because it looks she might be a while. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Okay.
And therefore, I could see it as criticism if it makes sense.
You know what? Just off the top, what annoys me to no end is having to watch people get ready or do makeup while they're talking about this drama.
Yeah, well, I'll say this, and I know it does, but I could see how you would. I mean, she is in the makeup community, though. I see your point.
Called it Get Ready With Me, and all kinds of YouTubers do it. All kinds of YouTubers do their makeup while telling stories or giving their opinions or giving criticism. Don't watch these type of videos if that's not what you wanted to see, because again, there's plenty of videos online that you could have pulled. And I dare you to watch my video and give commentary on it. I would love to hear your criticism on it. Please do. Please do, Unirock. You said in this video, reach out to me if you have concerns. Well, I want you to do a legitimate video that provides evidence to back things up. So please do mine, because
I dare you. I dare you because Unirock's just Jason's just a troll. Yeah. He's Keon on camera.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You were going to say something.
Oh, no, I was just. It was one of those moments where you just scratch your head and just sounds come out your mouth.
Okay.
To respond back to you, because somebody needs to put you in your place because you're way out of line.
But let's start off. This is why I stopped.
That's partly our job. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Do what? I was reading at the same time that he was talking.
He said someone needs to put him in his place. That's what we do.
Oh.
On the regular,
Yeah.
Watching Without a Crystal Ball by It's Brit Glow. Now, before we get started, several weird things I noticed. The like-dislike ratio has been disabled, and I found that extremely interesting. And before you respond, let me just give you the other thing. All of these comments that I went through, and I'm going to phrase it that way because we'll look through some of them in a minute, but all the comments that I went through were comments that were basically just shitting on Katie. Now, here's the issue. If you have to turn off your like-dislike ratio, that typically means people have downvoted and left a comment to let you know why. And I could only assume that if your video is telling people why you don't like Katie, that the people that would be leaving comments.
Or you could be like Jason, and you can go to studio and just reset it.
Yeah, shut it off, turn it back on.
Yeah.
Under the dislike ratio would be defending Katie or criticizing this person. And it's so crazy because like every one of these comments has been curated. What I mean is obviously a large number of comments were probably deleted, and I'll show you why I believe that in a minute.
First off, just because somebody has their like to dislike ratio off doesn't mean that the dislikes are really high on the video. It doesn't mean that. And I would love to see It's Brit Glow take that off of her video, because I guarantee that there are way more likes than dislikes on it, because every video that is on Katie on YouTube right now has a high like ratio to the dislikes. And here are a couple examples. So these are only a few that I pulled, and you can't tell me that It's Brit Glow's video had a really high dislike ratio. There's no way. No way. We're just assuming things to make It's Brit Glow look bad and to make Katie look good, because that's your whole purpose of this video, is to make Katie look good. Because
And when she's done, I mean, this is her right here. She's a pretty girl. Yeah, I think she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, she is. She's beautiful.
But they mocked her, like you remember her, whatever that guy's, her husband talking about her friggin' forehead when look.
Who I think she's a very hot woman, man. She's pretty.
Yeah, I think so too.
Doubt about that in my mind. She's a proportionate, and you know, she knows how to do her makeup well. She's articulate. Yeah, I like her and her channel, man.
Uni likes to make fun of anybody with a vagina.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
It kind of seems that way, doesn't it? Or a brain who talks about Karen. Go on.
Does that mean Katie doesn't have one?
Katie wanted you to. That is so painfully obvious. Your intentions with this video is because Katie put you up to it. And I'll get to the comment part, what he's talking about with the comments in just a little bit here.
Well, look, here's what's up. I'm going to be as fair as humanly possible, but I want you to react however you want.
This is a very important detail to take note of. He brought this guy on so that he could tear these women apart. He is saying he can act however he wants to. No limits on him. That is absolutely disgusting. And one thing I want to point out, it is so trashy to like put your dislike on the screen of a video. That is so trashy of a YouTuber to do.
You can act however you want. I'm going to react as fair as humanly possible to what she says, though. Here we go.
So
she starts off by talking about the Micah and James Stauffer situation, and then she says this.
That is where I initially discovered her content. She was making tons of videos about Micah and really talking about stuff that nobody else was bringing up.
Okay, well, I think that's why Katie is successful on YouTube.
So I thought that
So she got to speak for 2 seconds before, you know, he does this the whole video.
she was consistent, and y'all know I've said in other videos, I like consistency. I like when people, you know, even if someone's consistent is once a week, that's okay, as long as it's consistently once a week. But with her,
I have a question.
she's actually uploading quite
Why does he wear a mask when he's in his house? Just a question. I don't know.
I think it has something to do with the algorithm, I've been told. But I can't say for sure, but I don't know. I have seen, like, I've seen Team Skeptic do it a couple of times. So it's not like he's the only one. I don't know whether the algorithm, it kind of likes it to raise awareness, you know what I'm trying to say, like wear masks. So this is a positive thing. You know, that's why she has Karen has it on her as her avatar, and on Twitter, you know what I mean? Like, look, you know, she's in her bed and she's wearing it. So I think it has something to do with, you know, spread awareness, make it cool, or normalize it instead of it, you know, because there's a lot of blowback about doing it from.
Hey, Uni, if you're listening to me, DM me and give me a reason as to why, if that's the truth. If you know what I mean, if that's what it is, let me know. I'm so interested in knowing. I'm not knocking anybody. I just want to know why, and if it is the algorithm, like what's the details on it? Because if that is, I'll put a freaking mask on too.
a bit on her channel. I noticed that she would do a lot of live streams, and you know, so whatever. I was like, maybe live streams are her thing. Some YouTubers really like to go on live, and some never go on live, and that's
I mean, some YouTubers really do like to go online. I mean, you know, like, what if they like being seen with like videos and stuff? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just used to once a week, but this whole like going live a couple times a day, what is that? I mean, YouTubers want to be seen. Oh my god!
I was about to say something about that too. It's like, though, it's weird. It's just weird to me. What's the big deal about her doing a lot of content and putting out a lot of stuff, making it a full-time thing? I don't.
It's not content, dude. Like, it's not content. My lives isn't content.
Okay, first off, I don't think it's a big deal if a YouTuber uploads 5 videos a day, as long as they're not harassing other creators to no end, like making an obsessive amount of videos on one person. That's where I start to disagree with some YouTubers and their intentions with things. But with her mentioning this guy that he brought on this live stream, mocking It's Brit Glow, making fun of her, talking like her, and then you got Unirock laughing and egging it on even more.
Bless you.
Even though Unirock is trying to be as fair as possible.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
Oh my God, I was trying to talk and I was like getting so mad, but my mic wasn't plugged in all the way or something. I don't know. I was like getting mad, and I don't even remember what I was trying to say now.
We just thought you were at the door, so, you know, because we heard the doorbell.
No, I've been trying to talk for 5 minutes and y'all wouldn't listen to me.
We're just ignoring you.
I've been screaming at both of you.
Yeah, but you know that you can always see the mic moving up and down, right? The little you know what I'm talking, like
But
in the meeting.
I could see
next to your
mine moving, but my headphones weren't plugged in all the way.
Okay, well we didn't see. I saw yours and I didn't see it moving.
Oh.
It's like you bring on a guest to belittle these women. One other thing I would like to mention is that I think what Brickglow was referring to was because Katie is so quick to jump all over a story, especially if it's like breaking news or something like that. She will jump on a live stream and like try to get that shit on the internet as fast as she can without researching what she's actually putting out there. And then later she will edit a video and repost the same story and take the live stream down. And that's one reason she got in trouble with Sanders Kennedy. But I think that's where Brickglow was going with it, in my opinion.
To wait till I have 1,000 subscribers. But
you have to wait till you don't have to wait till you got 1,000 subs to go live. You have to wait until you have 1,000 subs to have a super chat button. But okay.
Actually, Unirock, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube if you're going live from your mobile device. If you're going live from your computer and your webcam, you can have 1 subscriber and go live.
Yes,
it is a policy YouTube put in place about a year ago. But okay, smartass.
she would discuss
Okay, smartass.
a lot of stuff with that family, but she never really covered YouTube drama, at least based on the few videos that I went back and looked at.
Okay.
It seemed like a lot of people discovered her because of the Micah and James situation. So obviously,
I don't get it. I don't know what's up. It's kind of weird at this point. Let's let her keep going. Maybe she's gonna get there.
she continued making tons of videos about it. And I can't really fault her for making videos about Micah and James because I do think that that was a situation that deserved to be talked about. And
What?
I wish that more creators
Okay, this is what I don't like. It's like the reason why Katie has done successful is because she has this ability to find stuff that people find.
Lay down. Lay down.
Okay, I'll lay down.
Did he say been successful or done successful?
I don't know. I was listening to Lil Red tell me to lay down.
Cash,
find
stop.
interesting and then make videos on it, like any other YouTuber that blows up. PewDiePie, I would have never thought the dude would get shit tons of views on what he did, but he ended up having 110 million people that love it, right? So that's the point. When channels are growing,
Look
the
at his
ones that
little
have
teeny
that
tiny
thing are the ones
hands.
that pop off.
Y'all
and
look
Katie
at his
popped
little
off.
miniature
I don't know how
hands.
that's bad, but
It sounds like she's just saying that she doesn't agree fully with.
Look at his teeny tiny hands.
It's the one thing I noticed. Like that mouse can't be too big, and it's like,
It's
it's just
huge.
a mouse.
It's
You know,
massive.
yeah, he's got these tiny little hands.
He's 5'9.5", and then he told I heard him tell in inches how many inches he was, and then he said 5'9.5", and I'm like, so you're 12.
And he's got little Trump hands.
Yeah.
With Katie's schedule or necessarily the content that she puts out. Not that Katie said anything wrong or she got this story wrong.
She's
or
never done shit
she messed up
wrong.
on this. It's just her opinion on why she stopped watching Without a Crystal Ball. And who cares? Who cares?
You're going to be
Who
saying that a lot
cares?
throughout
Who
this, dude.
cares? I'm gonna go get
Crying
under
out
a
loud.
dude.
It's like every 5 seconds you're stopping the video. Let her fucking get a sentence out before you start criticizing it.
Yes.
Secondly, Katie Joy is not PewDiePie.
That's
so
what he
stop
does.
Comparing her to PewDiePie.
That's what he always
Katie
does.
Joy has built her channel off of giving false information without any receipts to back anything up on
Yes.
certain stories.
Ever.
And she attacked other people that are in her stories.
And inserts herself into the stories and makes it part of her life that's not got shit to do with her.
And I have to wonder if if this guy has already been nailed, proclaimed to be a Steve Cole. That he's working for Steve too.
Well,
don't start that.
She doesn't stop until she destroys their lives.
Yeah,
Amber
that's
Portwood
it.
is a perfect example. She got voice memos from Amber Portwood's boyfriend and had exclusively put them on her channel. Even after Amber pled guilty to the assault charges that she was facing, Katie still released full footage of the entire situation to try to drag her.
Dude, that
into
guy's
more
like
of her
5
views.
times bigger than she is. I didn't realize he was that big. He looks like that. You know what that looks like? Looks like Harry Potter.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like fucking Hagrid next to fucking Harry. Like, Jesus Christ, he's huge. And he was afraid of her. That dude that's like 4 times bigger than her was afraid of her.
She
Okay.
must be dangerous, man.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
She gotta be if that big motherfucker was afraid of her.
I'm scared of my wife. She's little.
Look at that size difference, though. That man looks like he's 800 pounds compared to her.
My wife's actually taller than I am. I'm a little guy.
Was disgusting. With the Micah and James situation, she kept saying that she had DMs from the neighbor and that the neighbor was, spilling everything about Micah. She did not provide proof of any of that. And even when Spill did a video on the Micah situation, they used Katie's content to show the story about the neighbor. And Spill even said Katie Joy provided no proof of any of this. She didn't put the DMs up on the screen. She didn't do anything.
She will dump friends, she will dump colleagues, she will dump companies.
It's important to keep in mind that Katie presented all of these claims without showing any solid proof, so it's unclear how true some of these allegations are.
I get protecting somebody's privacy, but if you're going to make allegations like she did, put the DMs up on the screen.
So what was that other video with the female voice? Does anybody know where that was?
No.
What that?
I mean, hopefully in his cited the videos he used, hopefully. So maybe
And
find
write
it
out
from
the
the
person's name because it's very, very fishy. Katie jumps into the stories and inserts herself into situations that she should not be inserting herself in instead of reporting on the story. That is the difference, unirock. But okay. And yeah, again, Katie is not fucking PewDiePie, so don't compare her to PewDiePie.
Okay, I'm gonna have to skip ahead because I'm gonna do my best to make it as fair UC as I can.
I
So
feel okay recommending their content. When I recommended Katie, I
okay, she's gonna get into why she recommended Katie and why she's changing.
So I guarantee you, he watched this video and he knows the points where she makes good points, and where she doesn't make such great points.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's cherry picking live.
Yeah, but he uses the fair use. So long as you're always stopping, that's fair use. You know what I mean? He knows what fair use is, but he's let me use the fair use excuse, and I'll just skip over the good parts. Her good parts.
In her mind.
I recommended Katie's channel. I had not looked into her enough, and I had not.
Oh, good. So she's looked into Katie, and she's legit gonna give us the biggest, best criticisms against Katie. So maybe people like us, people that are friends with Katie on a kind of like outside YouTube perspective, will understand it now, and maybe we can actually talk to Katie about it. All right.
I had a friend that I recommended went out with Bill Cosby, and I didn't really look into Bill Cosby that much, so.
Oh.
Both of you are straight up jerks. That's just such low blows.
Discovery that maybe I should have before I made the recommendation to you guys.
Well, good, because the next logical thing to do is tell us what you found. Good.
So.
All right.
That will never happen again because anytime I am recommending someone, I have either, done a little bit of research or been watching them for a long enough period
Oh,
of time.
fuck me. Can we please get told something? I need to be told something. I haven't told
my
anything.
My brain is literally saying, "What the fuck are you watching right now?" Like what is she saying?
I can't track it. Hopefully she'll get there. Let's let her keep. This is 5 minutes in. Let's see. 5 minutes.
I gotta go to sleep. I can't keep listening to this shit.
Recommending their content.
I gotta work in the morning.
When I recommended Katie, I had only been watching her content for a week or two.
I gotta sleep.
It had not been very long at all.
Gotta sleep.
Oh my god.
So yeah, basically, she didn't.
So you want to shut this down?
Yes, because he's a bunch of nonsense. He will not let her talk.
Let's go to 1.5.
Such
That might
a
help. You're right.
punk-ass
I should
loser.
have thought of that. Okay.
Oh, look, and Kyle says we should play this on 2 speed, and they'll make it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I should have thought of that." And then he plays it for 2 seconds on double speed, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so much better." But Unirock is a loser, like simping for Kyle. Somebody needs to.
I love that word, simp.
Somebody needs to find a picture of Kyle with his leg thrown up and put Unirock's face up between his legs, because there you go.
Well, that's where he belongs, basically.
Okay, y'all. I love y'all. It's been a great night, but I got to work in the morning. I get about 4 hours.
All right, peeps.
We'll be
Have
back
a good
tomorrow
night.
night, Dave.
Sorry to cut you off.
Peace.
Good night,
It's been a
everybody.
pleasure. Good night.
Yep. Good night.
I love y'all. Sorry if someone didn't get to talk.
So maybe we can finish this up tomorrow, because this is a good. He does a good criticism.
Yeah,
video,
we'll listen
so.
to it tomorrow. I just.
Okay, guys.
Alrighty.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
And peace.
I don't know how to do it from here. I don't even know what.
So